This is the Say What's Real podcast. Authenticity at its finest.
Yo, welcome back to the Say What's Real podcast. It's your boy Rels, the Drip God. We in the building. We got a couple guests with us today.
Oh shit.
We got Samaj here, James spelled backwards. As you can see,
here.
G Pappy Boobs is not in the building, but
He's missing.
he's all right. Well, it's cool. We'll figure out what happened to him. E Money's in the building, and of course, we got two special guests. This is TeamMo right over here. Mo and Mo.
Mo and Mo.
Round of applause. He's fucking up already. But anyways, let's get into some shit. Let's just get started real quick. First of all, thank you guys for coming onto the show. You know
You're
what I'm
welcome.
saying? Shit, anything you guys want to say before we get started? No. Y'all look mad shy.
I just want to say, this is my cousin, y'all.
There you go.
I love
Yes,
him.
Shout out to cousin.
Really like my brother.
Not the fake shit. This is
Blood in,
first
blood
cousin.
out. You feel me? That's my mama's sister's son.
All right, so to get y'all warmed up, y'all cool with doing like a couple would you rather questions?
Most definitely.
I bet. So I'm gonna start off with the first one. Would you rather take a vow of celibacy or a vow of silence?
Personally, I talk a lot about silence. I'm silent.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing else to say.
Okay. How about you?
I might just do the celibacy because I always got something to say.
Oh.
Damn,
Okay.
no sex.
No sex?
Crazy.
I feel like personally she lying.
I think
But-
I'll be alright.
But I'm going to say, I feel like she's confident in her answer. Like, in the moment, she's
It
not
sound
lying.
good right now.
Like, yeah, for her, it felt real. Like, she felt like, no. And I'm going to tell you why. She's not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Because she's so quiet that bitches be having her fucked up. And if she can't say it, she won't.
Yeah, if I can't say nothing, like that's gonna have me mad fucked up.
Damn. How about you?
Oh shit. Silence. I'm cool with that.
Keeping silence, no celibacy.
No sex.
I
is
think that's
crazy.
I think that's everybody across the board. All right.
Lock that in.
All right, so the next one, would you rather lose your sense of taste or your sense of touch for a year?
I'm gonna say. You said touch or
Yeah, just
I'm gonna say touch.
like, well, Phil. Yeah.
Feel, yeah. I'm gonna go with that over taste.
You rather lose your touch?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like as if I can't feel what I touch, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't feel somebody touching you either.
Oh, whoa. That's deep. Nah, then but then you can't taste no food. That's crazy. I love food.
I love food.
So what y'all think?
That's what I was thinking. Like,
Well,
taste,
if I'm
but-
being
but the touch,
honest-
just 'cause I got kids, that's just gonna be. I'm gonna
Okay,
need
so
that.
you're feeling what I'm saying. Like, I love to eat. I'm really a fat bitch at heart. On dogs, anybody knows I'm greedy. I eat a donut any day of the week. But like, realistically speaking, if I could never feel my baby touch me, hug me, kiss me,
That's gonna be tough.
I would kill myself. I walk
Yeah.
myself. There's no point in being here.
I mean, it's only for a year too,
It
though.
is only for a year.
No,
but
I need
shit,
that. That's a year of her being that size that she'll never be again.
facts.
That's true. That's
I'll
true.
just keep eating the same shit. Well, I'll eat new shit now. I'll eat anything. I can't taste it. Whatever.
Sushi,
You don't eat sushi?
I eat, not raw.
not raw. Yeah.
Nah, I don't
Okay.
eat sushi.
You don't? No type of sushi? Have you ever tried it, or you just was
Nah, I've
like,
definitely tried it, but not a fan.
oh, okay.
I've recently been eating sushi.
Do y'all consider yourselves foodies?
Personally,
Into trying new food and like just all the time just.
honestly, yeah, most definitely. I
I'd say
do.
she's more of a foodie than I am,
Mhm.
but I'm a foodie in a way. I'm open to trying new things,
Yeah.
but to a certain extent,
You like calamari?
no.
I do. I do.
I love
do.
calamari.
I do.
What's like
I've tried it before, but nah.
What's a animal that's not like normally eat that y'all would be like I would try that.
Or what's the craziest animal that you could be like, yo, I
Yeah.
ate this?
Either.
Well, Samaj, we ate alligator.
I know. I
I've
tell them that all the time.
Yeah, I've never tried that before.
Yeah, Texas.
I've never tried any like crazy animals. But,
had a rabbit.
Yeah,
I tried
rabbit.
lamb the
Me
other
too.
day.
Lamb. That's your first time.
Wow,
but
lamb? That's not even
what?
crazy.
You know what?
We grew up on
Yes.
lamb
because my
chops.
wife made it. Nah.
Listen, it was Valentine's Day.
Okay.
When I tell you, I had the EBT bus.
Listen.
Hey, well, fuck it. We here now. Let's get into that.
Yeah.
How was y'all Valentine's?
Y'all brought it
what
up.
happened? Tell us about y'all.
We still in February, so we
Yeah.
can talk about it.
It was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife made it very special.
Was it a stay-at-home
It was
Valentine's?
definitely a stay-at-home Valentine.
Would be the best.
We got
Nice.
some matching pajamas.
Yep.
Okay.
She cooked me a nice little brunch, dinner.
What you cook you? Some French toast? What y'all get into?
We made some. Well, she made some waffles with
Okay.
eggs and toast
Nice.
and sausages and strawberries.
Nice.
Okay.
Decorations?
and
Did you get
mimosas.
flowers? Did you get the balloons?
She definitely got me some flowers,
Okay.
Lit.
and she got me a little doggy stuffed animal.
There you go. Kept it smooth. That's what's up.
Runs in the family. Plays.
What was for dinner? Any dinner?
For dinner was lamb chops
Mm-hmm.
and homemade mashed potatoes.
Homemade. We don't do the box. No instant.
I never
And
had
some shrimpies for me
homemade
because she
lamb
don't
chops.
eat shrimp.
Damn, you don't eat shrimp?
I'm allergic.
Oh, okay.
Them lamb chops was busting, huh?
It was bussin'.
That was your first time eating lamb?
Yeah.
You'll eat it again for sure, huh?
I'll definitely eat it again, but only if she makes it for me.
Facts.
She loyal.
Like that.
All right. So this one's a little bit deeper. Would you rather know when you'll die or how you'll die?
I'd rather know how.
Yeah.
Really?
Same here.
I'd rather know
I feel
when.
like, I
Nah,
feel like
when's
knowing
too
when you'll die,
scary,
that's too
bro.
much.
When is way too scary.
See, I beg to differ. I feel like knowing how you'll die versus when you'll die. When you'll die is just way more scary for me because you know that day is approaching.
It's coming, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing about how you die, if somebody tells you you're going to die in a car, that's going to make you live in fear every day.
You're right.
And when I say live in fear every day, I genuinely mean like you're never going to get in a car again.
Right.
If somebody tells you you're going to get on a plane, you're never going to travel. It's
Right.
going to restrict
That's
what you
true.
do in life. But
Yeah.
if you're going to know when you die, I'm going to live my life to the fullest because I know on this
Right.
day,
It's
on this
over
day,
with.
I'm
This-
going to die.
That's what I'm saying. But the only reason why I say this because I can't do the when because it's like to think like to know like this is the day that I'm leaving my kids. That's like the scariest. Like I can't to know that this is the day that y'all gonna get fucked up. I gotta try to prepare y'all for this day and then
I mean-
and to know you who's to say you got time. You saying when now you want when next week. What
Damn.
the-
All right. Let me fucking
You know what I'm saying? Like
let
you
everybody
do
know
what in
I
a
love
week?
them
Like,
because it's about to be a wrap.
that's scary, bro. Like that's mad. Like that's a whole week of like that type of shit. Like that, the mental distress you'll be in would be like.
I mean, but it's like kind of the
anxiety's
inevitable.
Out the roof. I'd rather like now she's 100% right. You will live in fear if you know how.
Yeah.
But I'd rather live that way, like and you know being scared of.
I
how
feel
I'm
I'd
gonna
be-
die,
I feel like
opposed
I'd
to
be-
knowing when shit's. I don't want to know when.
I feel like I'd be more at peace knowing when.
Me too.
Yeah, like
I
I just be
would.
like, fuck it. This is what I got left, and shit, I'ma just do what I gotta
to
do.
the fullest. Because
like
think
literally
about
no
it.
worries because I know I got
have
this
more
much time
worries
left.
now, and I don't even know when.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow's not promised.
Mm-hmm.
But if you tell me I'm finna die in 2052, I know my tomorrow is promised.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
if I told you
Right.
you're gonna die next week, what you how
Either way, I'm gonna
that's
live it.
satisfying for you?
It's not satisfying.
I
But
could
either
die today. I made
it
the
don't
set
matter
proud,
if you
nigga.
know, you don't know, you know how. Death is sad, but it's a part of life.
Of course.
The day you
I'd
have,
rather know how, not when.
I don't want to know how. I don't care how, because either way I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's true too.
Either
It
way,
is
I'm
gonna
gone.
happen regardless.
Either way,
Right,
I'm
so why
gone.
even know
Whether
when
it's in
then?
my sleep, whether I drown, whether somebody takes my life,
Right.
it don't matter. I'm no longer here. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to know what trauma I'm gonna face. What if it's a
might
traumatic
not-
ass
Right.
death? I don't want to know that shit.
It's inevitable, like you said. Hey,
It's inevitable, but like I said, I would rather it be a surprise. I tell people all the time, I'm scared I'm
don't
scared of
like
heights. You feel me?
And,
But I
and
fly.
maybe you might get lucky and you got like 90 years left. And it's
But
like you
know
just
what
gonna
I'm
get
saying? You
old and
don't
die.
know
That's it.
either
right. But
way.
either way, I would say it's the same thing. You die
It's
90
not.
years, but you'll still die from a car accident. But it's in 90 years. Who's to say your time changed because you picked? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
But
hands
you
in hands.
see,
I
no,
think
no,
they
no,
both
no, no,
sucky.
no. You
Regardless,
just
they
said-
both
90, I'll be
sucky.
happy.
Said
If they say
you
90
died in a car crash from 90 years, no, that's also knowing
No,
how.
no,
you
I'm
just
not-
know what day.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no.
you just
No, I'm
know
not
what
saying.
day.
I'm saying that's. I'm saying that if these are the cards, but you don't know what the cards are. One
Right.
card is 90 years, and the other card is car accident. But it's literally they coexist with each other. 90 years, you'll die from a car accident. They're not telling you that though.
Yeah.
You have to just.
It's
pick.
just know- you
wanna
know it's
when
90
or you want
years.
to know how. That was my. That's what I'm saying. That was
Okay,
my
okay,
Oh, okay, I
got
see
you,
what
So
you're
like it's the same thing, like regardless. But those are shitty choices.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 90,
Y'all are
I'm
kind of like
if it's
persuading me,
90.
though. I'm not gonna hold you. I am kind of.
Yeah.
I am kind of
Definitely
thinking
I
like
don't
I
wanna live in
definitely.
fear.
If somebody's like,
I don't
if they
wanna
told me
live in
90,
fear.
90 is
No
when you're gonna
bullshit.
die at age of 90, I'm like, I don't care how I die, honestly, because I'm gonna be 90.
I'm
I might want to be
90.
out of here before that.
You feel what I'm saying? But here's the thing, he said a week from today. If somebody told me right now, yo, you got a week
Yeah.
from today, let me just tell you something. I'm finna do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. You feel me? Anything that my pockets will allow,
Yeah.
my body will allow, my stomach will allow me to eat, I'm finna
Word.
do that.
Shit, I'm definitely about to turn up with everybody. Like, listen, the
Everybody,
rest of this week we turn up. I don't
You're
know
not
what y'all
even about to
I'm
doing.
quitting my
next
job.
week.
I ain't working. I ain't got no responsibilities.
I'm not paying
I'm
no
just
more
with the
Right,
bills.
it's a wrap.
I'm not
Over.
doing
It
shit.
is over.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sad as fuck, but guess what? I gotta live it because I'm never gonna be able to live it again.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's gonna be the hard part. Like it sounds good, but that's gonna be mad hard knowing, especially on
But
them
think
days
about how many-
you got 2-3 days left with Yanni.
And I'm gonna do everything, and I'm gonna have fun with her genuinely. But you know, when that day is coming to an end, I'm gonna be hurt. But I'm gonna save my hurt to the end. So
Yeah.
either way, I'm gonna find peace. I'm gone.
Yeah.
But I'd rather her see me smile than her see me hurt. I'd rather anybody
Right,
see
like
me
crying
smile
for 2
than
days.
hurt.
Like, I can't
I'm
cry
not
for 2
crying
days.
For 2
Shit.
days. I'm dead now. What the fuck? I done wasted 2
Right,
I'm
exactly. I ain't gonna cry for 2 days.
48 hours later, bitch, I'm still dead. I
Right.
should've
It
just
doesn't
laughed.
matter. Yeah, I should've just been
laughed.
outside.
Yeah. I'm a fucking rob a bank. Like,
Right,
fuck,
something crazy. Yeah, something crazy. Yo, maybe that's why you
Last
died.
week
That's
in
probably
jail.
why you gonna die. Right.
Niggas been your last week locked up. Like,
Right.
did exactly what they did in the movies. Like,
You
Try
know,
to-
it's a goal. It's a goal type shit. Like, either way, it don't matter.
Imagine that's why you died in 2 days, because you tried to rob a bank.
Like, they didn't tell me all that.
like damn.
They withheld that. I don't give a shit. I
that's
did
crazy.
it. Fuck it.
That's funny
Nigga
as
said, "Oh,
shit.
you died yeah, trying to rob a bank." All right, now I'm never walking in the bank.
That's funny as shit.
Shit, I can't even tell you the last time I've been in a bank.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Facts.
That's funny as shit. All right, so how about this one? Would y'all rather have more time or more money? Good ones, right?
money.
You picking things that
Money.
come hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Money.
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 More time or more money?
Money.
I'm definitely going with money.
Money.
I'm gonna go with money.
I'm going with money.
All right, I think it's money across the board.
Yeah.
All right.
Going with money.
Because if I ain't here, I'm going to make sure somebody can take care of mine.
You
You know what I
heard?
mean?
Damn, there was a question I had. But I wrote it down, but I don't know if I finished writing it down. But would you rather have a hold on. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on your life?
Pause.
Rewind.
Definitely a rewind.
I'm gonna go with rewind.
I'm gonna say pause.
Why you say pause?
Huh?
Why would you want to pause?
So I can stop and think. If I rewind shit and I'm just
I
like
knew you was gonna
erasing.
say that.
No, for real. Because if I keep rewinding shit, I'm like erasing everything. That means I'm really not even learning the lesson in it. And that's if I at least learned the lesson. At least I could pause shit and be like, okay.
I mean, if you
I
rewind
could
it,
pause time. If you rewind it, what?
can you do it over or no? Like do it over
Wait,
different?
can you, if we,
See,
shit.
now we're putting stimulations to it. Now
Okay,
it's gonna
if we're just
change
rewinding it just to do it, just to do it over again.
Because what if you like?
What's the point of a rewind if you can't do things over?
Right, because in that case, I'll
I'll just pause.
Yeah, but okay.
You see me?
Yeah, but what if it's like you had good experiences or something like that, or like
I wouldn't change
like
the
oh
experience.
my wedding
I
was
would
so lit,
change-
I just want to rewind it, do it all over again.
See, no. Then I would
Nah.
pause.
Pause.
Yeah, I'd pause
I'd
it.
pause.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes yeah. If you can't change what you rewinded it to, then yeah.
'Cause if
Because
I
I
can't
could rewind
change-
it, I would want to change it.
Right. And if I can't change shit, if I rewind, I would want to pause. You know why? Because if you can pause, like he said, I
I could stay
could
stuck in
think.
that moment, or I could.
I could stay stuck in the moment. But my big thing is a lot of time I say it, I have 1,001 things going through my mind at once. And I can't really decipher what is going on. It's hard to prioritize that way. It's hard to make a logical decision for your next move. So if I could pause, every move I make would be $1 million move. Because I could literally sit in that moment and think of the outcome.
As long as you need to, time froze for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I'd be
So
a
there's
millionaire
nothing
right
else
now.
going on in the world though. Everything froze for you to
I'd
stop
be a
and
millionaire
think.
right now.
That's true.
And then once you press play, action. You know exactly what to do.
No more impulse. No more.
I mean, can't you do that now?
Procrastination, who?
You cannot.
Well,
You
no,
cannot.
no,
You can't.
you
You know why?
Regardless of what you're doing, time keeps going.
Right.
Time keeps going, and we're humans, and we really move off of emotion.
Impulse.
When you're sad, you don't tell yourself, "Oh, you're gonna cry right now," because you didn't have time to think about it. You cry. When somebody got you fucked up in that moment, you react because bitch, you got me fucked up.
Right.
You didn't have time to think about
Facts.
it. You just know that your body reacts.
Yeah, you just like
There's no more reaction.
right, somebody disrespect you, just black out,
Yeah,
smack
you
'em.
black, and you know there's no more blacking out.
It's just
You're
like, let me think about what I'm
110%
about to do.
clarity because you're
That's
in
true.
control of every thought your mind has.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
As you
I need
feel
to
your
write it.
emotions building up or whatever, you could. Oh, hold on.
You know what? Let me not do that.
Pause.
I'm gonna go to jail if I do that.
Let me think. If I say this, if I do this, if I move, what is gonna be the outcome?
Yeah,
All right, this happened before. All right, I'm gonna do this. Press play.
that's facts. That's facts. I agree with that. Y'all changed my mind. All right. Did you have anything?
Shit. No, if you want to get into some shit, we can get into some shit.
All right.
I wanted to. This is Mo.
Okay, we know that.
That was
This
so
is
awkward.
Mo.
Yes.
No, because I was gonna say something else, but it doesn't matter.
So say it.
Right, say it. You can
Anyway,
tell them what you
so-
call me.
So, you guys are an official couple, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. You guys care sharing the story on how y'all met?
You want me to tell it or you?
You tell it because I always tell it. I want to hear you tell it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell it from the real. She tells it from the like, oh, this is how we met. I'm gonna tell you from how we met. So,
Because
Slid-
I
you
always tell
slid
it
in
from
the
my
DMs?
side. We never hear from your side.
No, go ahead.
because my side's all vulgar, like clearly.
You gonna
I
put
don't
the
know if
spice to
anybody-
it?
Like the nigga.
She gonna put the
It's
spice
the
on it?
nigga
Yeah.
side. It's the
Nigga
nigga side. All right.
I'm going to give you
So,
the cute version of it. She's
Yeah, I'm not about to be cute. I don't care. So simple as this. One night, just a random ass night in the world. Everybody's on somebody's random live. You know, we're all on a random live. Then like it got late. You know, time passed by. It's a couple of us straggling on the live. So they're like, "Fuck it, we're gonna make a group chat. Y'all down? Just say add me." And then like just a bunch of random ass motherfuckers was like, "Add me."
Oh, I didn't even.
This sound like IG
This is on Facebook.
on Facebook.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna just say shout out to the Rec Fam, because
Facts.
that's really what it is. So we made a group chat on Facebook Messenger, Facebook After Dark, and it was like maybe 20 of us in there, and you know everybody's late night shit, random shit, a bunch of
Yeah.
single motherfuckers. We talking
chilling.
spicy, we talking chill.
Yeah.
You know, we just getting to know each other type shit. And a lot of people don't know this. And, oh, I'm so sorry if my mama sees this. I'm gay, you know. So I'm not gay. I'm bisexual.
Okay.
Okay, I love women. I've always loved women. Yeah, I do. So, you know, I'm going through the bitches in there because I'm cute. I get niggas. I want to see what these hoes getting for. You feel me? So
Definitely put the spice on it.
you feel me? Like if it's after dark, it might as well be after
Right.
dark.
Right.
So I see her, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like her. You know. So we in the group chat. I'm just throwing my little,
Yeah.
my 1-2s.
Yeah.
I'm throwing my 1-2s. So we randomly like we gonna link. All of us like we gonna go out. We're gonna have a great night. So I hit her up like we about to link. I'm gonna pick you up. I don't know what she's thinking, but she agreed.
Nice. It's nice. Okay. Is she-
I sure
okay.
did.
So she
And you didn't
agreed.
flake either?
No,
That's what's
I
up.
pulled up. I pulled up to grandma's house.
Okay.
Yeah, it was official.
Nice.
Right after that, we went straight to the liquor store. Right after pickup.
And that.
And
yeah.
long story short, I met her on a what day?
I was like, I don't even know.
I
A
th-
Thursday? Brought me back home on a Tuesday?
Oh, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
And she didn't even bring me back home. She dropped me off so I could like
Pick up clothes and
pick
shit.
up more clothes. She's
Oh,
like,
that's
I'm
a-
Spend the
coming
night
back.
bag.
Damn.
Yeah. Me, you, and Bertha. We out here. We outside.
Oh, y'all was linking for real.
Like it.
For real,
Like
for
it.
real.
I'm-
We
I'm
wasn't
here
linking
for it.
because we was waking up together. I didn't need to link
Yeah,
up.
like-
Oh well, yeah, y'all was already
I'm
linked.
here.
Y'all,
was
y'all was linked.
Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's dope.
That's
dope.
what's up. Damn, how did
Shit,
Damn.
now we live together.
Nice.
that quick? Y'all had the instant like
My
connection.
2-year-old
Like
calls her mama,
wow,
and I never told her to do it.
damn,
She has a mama and a mommy.
that's what's up.
Nice.
Y'all. That means y'all had like a connection, like an instant connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
she's a Spanish me.
That's
She
dope.
really is. Down to our names.
Mhm.
She's the Spanish me. Our initials are the same.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Damn, is y'all birthdays the same?
No.
Sadly, no.
No.
Y'all names are the same, right?
Yeah, basically.
So did y'all see how far do you see your relationship going?
Forever.
Yeah, like, you know.
Yeah.
Wish you
nah,
would.
forever.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so we're gonna get a little spicy.
Let's go.
You here for it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So
Let me get a shot. Because he going If we going to go, let's go.
all right, so she already said that she's bisexual. What about you? It's the same?
Yeah, I'm bisexual as well.
Okay, with that being said, like is there like how do you guys handle men?
We don't share men.
Okay.
We don't even like the same men.
Yeah, we don't even like the same type of men. So, like,
Okay.
you know, she's allowed to go do her. She could get a man. She could get a boyfriend. Shit, I want her to be happily fucking married with a husband and maybe some more kids. I love that for her.
No more
I'm
kids.
still be like her neighbor. I might be downstairs or somewhere. But, you know, I still want her to do her. You know, I'm still allowed to do me. She just can't
Wait.
talk to no other bitch.
Okay, bad,
like
bad,
that.
bad. That's what I was
like
gonna
that.
ask. I was
like
gonna
that.
say
I
like,
like that.
okay, cool.
That's fair. That's
Any
fair.
bitches watching, you ready to die about this pussy?
Let me know.
So then I'm sure it's the same for you, right? It's
Most
she's not
definitely.
allowed to mess with any females, but she can.
I mean,
think
I know
that's
she
dope.
don't want to fight me, and I know the bitch don't, so.
I think that's fire. I think that's definitely fire.
that is fire.
I think that's definitely.
Was
fire.
that established
just
recently
about
or
to
like
ask.
Early on.
Early
Early
on?
on.
Was that like a? So that was a conversation that was held, and you guys like came to an agreement.
I get
like,
in trouble just for conversation with females.
Okay, so regular shit. I like that.
Okay.
I
I
go
like
through
that.
what y'all go through.
He said, "But oh, you talking to niggas? It's cool."
But I will
With
say,
some
I got
bitches?
the best. I don't want to say the best in the world, but to me, in my world,
Mhm.
definitely the best.
Are you're happy?
I'm happy. I'm happiest I've ever been with any human.
That's dope.
I can definitely say the same.
That's fire.
I can definitely say you're more happier than me personally.
Why is it that you're more happier with, or you're more okay with each other talking to like a man versus another female?
Are you guys not
You want me to
threatened by
speak?
niggas?
Are you? Yeah.
Well, honestly, no. I'm not threatened by a nigga because I'm not a nigga.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
very
talk that
aggressive.
talk.
I'm very dominant. In our situation, yeah, I would say that out of a wife and a husband, I play the husband role,
Right.
but I'm not a man and I don't want to be a man.
Right. Right.
You know, so there's nothing that a man could ever give her that I couldn't. If a man gonna come with money, that's cool. Come with money. I'm gonna watch you as a woman that I know I am.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, yeah, spend that bag on her. Feel me? Yes,
'Cause
get
little do
it,
you
get
know.
it. You know what I'm saying? A nigga's gonna come, he gonna beat her doonies down. Yeah, nigga, beat them doonies down, cause I can't. I'm a woman.
Oh, okay.
I can give you a sensual side. I can give you a friend.
Emotional.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, in our relationship, I am the man. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I know that if I'm down, she got my back. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Whether I'm broke, whether I'm sick, no matter what's going on, I have a type of dependency on her as fast as I've known her, as short amount of time as I've known her, that I could never give a man. And my cousin, you know a little bit more. I've always been a type of person to have my own, do my own, and get my own.
That's dope.
I'm literally the definition, and this is not to toot my own horn, and I'm not proud of it, but it just is my story. I literally got it out the mud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a witness.
I got it out the mud. You feel what I'm saying? Everything I've ever obtained, I've done it through my blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
And I've
No
been
handouts
with
from
men.
no nigga.
I've-
No bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I've
No
been with
family.
men. I've been in that situation, and they've never had my back. I've had bills due, and they never wanted to figure out how to get it. You get the, damn, baby, what you gonna do?
Damn.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't get that from her. I've never gotten that from her from day one. if we going 50-50, and
You
if
gonna
I don't
figure
got
this
it, she
out,
gonna
or
go
I already-
100. You know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
put this in motion.
Hold it
We
down.
And
good.
even if she don't
gonna hold
got
it
it,
down.
she's really genuinely looking for a way to
to
get it.
Right,
you
right.
feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't, or at least any niggas that I've encountered don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
They've never done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they want to sleep in your crib. They want to fuck
Right,
on
right,
you.
right.
They want you to cook. They want you to clean. They want you to get cute for them and shit. And I could let this bitch in a bonnet. I could let this bitch in my
Yeah,
wig cap.
of course.
You feel what I'm saying? And she got my back.
Yeah.
I've never had that from a man, but I still like to fuck men. Hey, you know, I love men.
This is the
I
Say
know that
What's
I do
Real
want a man to do
podcast.
that for me, but I haven't had that yet.
All right, so we back live.
Hi.
So what I wanted to ask y'all the question I couldn't remember was, if you had to pick one, would you rather lose your physical connection or emotional? If you had to choose.
I'm gonna pick physical, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
The only reason why I'm not gonna pick emotional is because, one, I live that life. It's not fun. It's very stressful, and you fuck up relationships, and you fuck
For the
up,
emotional.
Yeah, you can fuck up your lifestyle. You quit jobs just because you're in your feelings type shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you. For those who really know me, know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a fun lifestyle. So, me personally, like I said, even with, like, yes, when you think emotional, you think of love. Love is beautiful,
Right.
but love doesn't exist if there's no pain in it. And that being in love and fall, like, love makes you do the wild. I'd rather just not, like, I'd rather feel physical than that. The only sucky part is that it sucks because when it comes to children,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? When you got kids, and it's like,
Right. You got
if
kids,
I'm not
family
emotional, it's
members.
like I'm not even like, how can I really love my kid, like, type shit. But if we're not gonna get that deep into it, and it's just like on some just general shit,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'm gonna pick physical. But if we get deep, then obviously I'm gonna pick emotional because I must have that connection with them. With anybody else, it's like,
All right. So what about with a partner, like with the
right, physical.
You'd rather keep the physical? I mean, you rather lose the physical?
No, I'd rather lose the emotional.
The emotional
I'd
and keep the
rather
physical.
Yeah.
All right. How about y'all?
With the partner.
I would say I'd want to lose the emotional just because I be getting in my feelings.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
it's like we said earlier, like, it makes you do crazy shit. And it's like, really, I don't got time for none of that. So 9 times out of 10, that's really what you're going to get. So I'd rather just keep it physical.
I feel you.
Okay. So I'm going to say I'd rather lose the physical. And only because I've only ever been physical.
Yeah.
I'm very, very emotionless.
Same.
Even when I think I feel emotion, even when I know emotion should follow things happening to me, I'm just so fucking numb, like, to my core. And it's mad fucked up because it's like I've really fucked up some people. Like, I fucked over some people just being physical. And, like, even now at a point in my life, I'm trying to get more in touch with my emotional. So I would definitely lose the physical because it's just like, not even like to be too TMI, but like I don't even kiss people. Like, and that's been like a big thing for me, like over the last like year. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't like to get too
like
involved.
I feel you.
You know?
I know exactly what you mean.
And it's mad fucked up because it's like, I'm a woman. I should be all emotional. I'm not for none of that. Like, you could really genuinely hurt my feelings and I'll be calm and shit. Like, oh, okay, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'd definitely rather lose the emotional too.
Respect it. Like, you know, cool. I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. But like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm genuinely good after like I've told myself that I don't get too involved. I don't react.
Facts.
So.
I'm with you. I'd definitely rather lose the emotional because I feel like I'm not that emotional anyway. So like,
rather
No,
lose
right.
the physical.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
wait, what am I thinking?
You rather lose the physical.
Well, maybe that is your real. That must be your.
All right,
real
so
answer. You just didn't
I like
mean
the
to say
physical.
You like it, but you're
I'd rather
always
keep
about
the
it?
physical.
Okay, so
Okay,
y'all
there you
don't
go.
agree with it.
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
agree with me.
Right.
Yeah,
I understand what
you
you're
agree
saying though,
Right.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather keep the physical.
Right.
I'm not emotional anyway. That's why I'm like I don't care.
Right.
with me.
So-
On the other hand, I'm emotional. That's why I rather just lose.
Yeah, so it's the
Yeah,
same,
me
but
too.
like our
That's
answers a little bit
yeah.
different.
Yeah, I think it just
That-
depends
it's
on what
based
you
on
are.
what you're already living.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the difference is, we wanted the opposite of what we were living, and you
I like
were like, I'm okay with how shit is.
Yeah.
Actually. That was the difference.
like
Yeah.
I'd rather
Like we picked the opposite, and you was like, I'd rather keep
Right.
it the same.
like for me if I'm fucking with somebody that's too emotional, I'm just like, all right, I'm all set.
You know what the funny part is, though? You know what the funny part is, bro?
Damn.
It's me too. That's the funny.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy. But that's the thing, because we both can't be fucked up.
Right.
That's
I
be
feel
my
you.
thing. If I'm moving mad emotional, like, and I understand, like, yeah, you want to show you to be. I don't want an emotional shorty. Do I want her to be submissive? Yes, there's
Yeah.
a difference. But do I want her to be all emotional and come to me with the bullshit? Like, no,
Nah,
like,
like-
bitch, I gotta come to you with the
See?
bullshit. Like, you gotta hold, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And this shit,
I need you to might be a little.
it's this shit, it's that type of shit where like I genuinely feel like I'm fucked up, and like, and I'm not in like a normal kind of way, like, oh, when bitches be like, yeah, I'm fucked up, or like when niggas be like, I'm fucked up. Like, I'm a special kind of fucked up because I'm so male and female that I'm irrational to myself. You know, I don't want a nigga to always want to touch and cuddle on me, but then I want that shit. You feel what I'm
yeah.
That's, yo,
I don't want,
that's what I'm saying.
like I don't want a nigga to
I'm
be
about to say.
like overly
Like
but
all
then
aggressive
like
and
yeah,
shit.
but when you nonchalant, I'm like, damn, fuck wrong with you? Like, be honest.
It'd be the
But
the
like
same
if I
thing.
meet a nigga
Yeah.
and he's mad emotional and I've met a few, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly, like what?
But then when
Bruh,
I meet
I'm
an
all set.
emotionless man, I'm like, nigga, is you dead? You good? Like,
Nah, it's
Hello.
crazy because sometimes
Like-
you'll be fucking with a shorty and then it's like she's like a little too much, a little too clingy, a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
like always want to touch
And
her.
that
And
shit
it's
is
like, yo,
just-
chill out. But then it's like you get the one that's like mad, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with you hand. Like, you know
he's
what I
like,
mean? It's
bitch, touch
but
me.
it's like, yeah, it's like damn, like, yo, what's up with you? Like, why you like, what the fuck is
Like-
going on? Like, you don't like
Facts.
me no more? Like, what the fuck?
Off the record, and I'm gonna just say this, like right now, night, and I just started just enough. Like,
Yeah, without-
you know, like
when it
just
get too hot to let
yeah,
go.
get the fuck off. You know, when I turn my back, don't follow.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Like, we good.
That's funny. Yeah, for me, like if a shorty's like too emotional, I just be like, all right, I'm not gonna hit you up. I'm done. Like,
He's like, yeah, that bitch.
I
ain't
want
it.
you. I just need you to know what it is. Like, especially if we just like fucking around or whatever the case is. Like, just leave it at that. Once the emotions get involved, it's just like, all right, you're killing the whole
Bro,
thing.
I'm telling you, I went, like, my transition was crazy. I went from, I'm not going to say emotionless, but, like, not really, like,
Your dickhead phase.
babe, boo. No. Dickhead phase. Damn, what is that?
Just being an asshole.
Yeah, like, because he said he wasn't emotionless. So if you are conscious of the emotions, like, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
Like, you're a dickhead.
I've had my moments. I've had my moments.
Damn.
Okay, that's fair. We've all been a little dickish. Like,
Right.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
shit, I mean,
Or somebody might think you being dickish, but you just being you.
what about the
maybe
whole,
you as a dick.
the
Like,
whole phase? The whole phase. Does
You
that-
want?
What's up? Does that exist? Is that real?
Yes, it's definitely real.
It's definitely-
And I'm gonna
Does-
tell you
does
what it
every
is. It's
woman-
not even a whole phase. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, and
ahead.
people don't want to address it. And if you feel differently, fuck you. If you do agree with me, no, I'm kidding. But like, this is some real shit I want everybody to think about. There's not really a whole phase. It's called being single. Everybody is used to back in the days when women are single, we had to hide. You feel what I'm saying? Because we didn't want the guy that we're going to be with to know how many people we've slept with. We don't want the guy that we meet to want to have children with is going to judge me for what I've done.
Yeah.
So we hid it. And it was easy to hide it because there was no social media. There was no real, like, right now there's like a third eye watching everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else could be recording if you're not recording, and there's cameras everywhere. But nowadays, women, we live out loud. Most of us do, at least, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hide that I went out to dinner with John. And I'm not going to hide that I didn't like John. So on Thursday, when Brian asked me out, I went. You know what I'm saying? And now John feels like you're a slut because you went out with me
John
and then
in.
you went out with him. But in reality, I'm single.
Single, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So the whole phase really just
That's
I
niggas
feel
being too
like-
emotional.
Yeah, like I feel like the whole phase it just stemmed from a tender dick ass nigga, if you will. It really stemmed from that. Like,
Well, so
It really did.
Can we get a definition of the Tinder dick ass nigga?
okay.
what the
Okay, so like I don't know if I can really explain what it is, but I'm gonna paint a picture that everybody's gonna understand. You feel what
Okay.
I'm saying? If you, as a woman, if you were a woman and you had sex with a man, right?
Mm.
And then the man kind of like wanted to continue to be a fucking player ass nigga.
Okay.
You peeped it and you was like, fuck it, I'm not here for it. And then like he seen you a month later and you posted a picture with your new little boo.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He like that bitch, oh, I was just fucking her. You feel what I'm saying? That's a tender dick ass nigga. Cause why you tender? Cause you didn't want to fuck with me how I wanted you to fuck with me, but now you mad that I'm fucking with somebody else.
Okay.
A lot of tender dick ass niggas, their MO is to shit on a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? To ruin her reputation.
that.
What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Narcissistic. They're narcissists.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not going to say that a tender dick nigga is only a narcissist because there are different forms of tender dick
There are,
niggas.
to be honest, all right, so if you're gonna put it like that, I can say that there's probably, I think, you don't think maybe niggas have tender dick nigga moments, but that don't make them.
I can agree that you have tender dick moments. I can agree to that. But it's about how far you take it that determines if that was a tender dick moment or you're just a tender dick.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
You have
Like,
to. I feel like you have to be with them long enough to know if they have moments or if that's just who they are. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm sorry if you wanted to say anything on the Tinder dick thing, but like, if I'm being honest, men have, in my opinion, have a really, really good way of hiding who they are for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Versus a woman will do her makeup every day for you for 3 months, but by the 4th month, bitch, you finna see these pimples. You feel what I'm saying? Or you finna see these Meek Millies.
Oh shit.
As in, men will continue, in my opinion, and so I'm not just saying it so anybody feels like it's just I'm saying it's everybody, but in my opinion, men have this weird, I don't know if it's a way to adapt to your situation. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know if you guys evolved that way or you were born that way. But y'all just have a way of being like, oh, okay, I really like her and I want her and I want her to accept me. So I'm going to pretend to be this way. She already showed me signs that she don't like it when people leave the toilet seat up. Oh, she already showed me signs that she don't like it when people go here. So I'm going to make sure she never knows
That's what I do.
that's what I do. I'm going to make sure she never sees it because I'm going to be this picture perfect man for her.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? And
What you gotta
then
say to
along
that?
the lines, it gets really, really hard to be who you're not. And then we find out.
Hold on. All right. So, first off,
See,
it's not. I don't want to call it not being who you are. Right?
Okay.
Men. The thing about men is we're very simple, and I don't want to like compare men to this, but the behavior and the way we already have to treat us, it is what it is. We're like dogs, right? And that when I say that,
We don't speak, but we understand.
when a dog
That was a
It's given-
fuckboy answer.
when a dog does
Don't do
something and the dog is given treats, he wants to do it more.
Right.
I mean in that sense. So
Yeah.
like we can use that perfect example, the toilet seat up. I may not give a fuck about no toilet seat, But because, like you said, I like this girl, and I know that that's something that bothers her. Right. Because I like her, right. I'm going to try to change that.
Right.
So I start doing it.
Right.
Not to say that, but yeah, actually, yeah, that is what I'm saying. Like, nigga,
go ahead, say it.
If she's not gonna give us like or make us feel appreciated for doing that, then it's like, why the fuck am I doing it? Like, the men are that simple. If I'm not appreciated for doing this,
I be honest?
What's the point of doing that? No, it's not me changing who I am. I wasn't changing who I am. I was adapting my lifestyle to yours. You know what I'm saying? I was compromising,
and that makes perfect man sense.
Very important.
No, like that makes perfect man sense, and I say man sense because it's just like, if you're only gonna do it because I'm gonna reward you, then we probably shouldn't even be fucking around with each other.
It's not even.
But why?
But
why?
listen, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're still, every time you do something good or something that I feel like is normal. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's normal to have the toilet seat down, but you're doing it because it makes me happy, or you want something in return, or you want some gratification from me. Like, oh, he puts the toilet seat down.
It's not
like,
every
you want
time.
Me to glorify
it's not every time.
I don't even think some.
Think about it like this. Think about it like a man, right? You meet a man.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that.
Who has his. He lives in a home on his own, right? So men, we do not think to put down the toilet. We don't have to,
right?
Unless we're about to take a shit.
Right.
So when we change that behavior, it's not for our benefit because we don't need to have the toilet seat down unless we're gonna take a shit. So, and if you're a man and you literally live by yourself, the only reason why you constantly keep your seat down is because you have bitches coming over and you know that that's what women like.
Yeah,
or
that's how men
wait,
simple.
I get that. That was not what I didn't get. You said that you do things like that because you want something in return.
Right, so you would want to.
Let me say this.
What I'm
say like,
saying.
damn, damn, babe, I ain't saying you
but
say that.
Me personally,
but how many times do I have to say it before it's just normal?
I need to hear it one time.
All right, hold on. Let me say something.
Because that's not true. Because I feel like there's times that you can gratify somebody for doing something. Like, and this is some real shit. No, because I feel like
you don't need to be rewarded for that.
You don't.
But no, I'm not saying. But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
It's what? What do you mean?
Hold on. What I'm saying
is
you
want acknowledgement for everything you do every day.
Hold on.
That's what I heard.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what I heard.
What I'm saying is, for shit like that, all it takes is communication. Like, that's not about being who you are, or you know what I'm saying. Like, oh, why did? It's just like, bro, if we in a relationship, I'm used to living by myself, or you move in with me, and I'm just not used to just communicate with me. Like, yo, can you start putting the toilet seat down? Oh, bet. I will do my best to do that, and then that's it. Communication, compromise. Like, we live together. Let's work together. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me, like, bro, come on, put the seat down. Like,
I feel like, Samaj, you like correlated what I said versus like little just common courtesy acts. When I said men have a hard time faking who they they have a good way of faking who they are for a while. I mean, as the aspect of like, I know I like to go to the strip club every fucking weekend. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I love that shit. I got bitches in the strip club I talk to every weekend. This bitch ain't fucking that up for me. They're my friends. Like, you know how niggas start to think sometimes. You feel them? That's some real shit, huh?
Okay, you really like going to strip club?
I'm not saying me. I'm just saying. Okay. But I do. I like the strip club.
Okay. I was like, damn, you like it like that?
But
I was like, damn, you be in there like that?
No, that shit went right over there.
It did.
He's like, yo,
he was somewhere else.
Shit, let's go.
No, but what I'm saying is, if that's how a man regularly is, you feel what I'm saying? Facts. And then he gets a woman and she's just like, oh, my ex always wanted to look at other women and go out and he didn't appreciate me. You're going to be like, damn, maybe I shouldn't tell this bitch I go to the strip club every night.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, I get that point.
You feel what I'm saying? But
that's not something you're going to want to.
You're not gonna want to change. You feel what I'm saying? So now you're faking like you just not one of them.
No, it's not faking. Like, I call it trying. You're gonna try to not do that for her, But if it doesn't work out, then it's like,
But
no, listen,
the people
listen,
I'm speaking on,
this
wait,
is,
that's
this
what you're
is-
saying.
This is
You're
me.
speaking
I
on
tried it.
a percentage of men that are genuinely gonna try. I'm
Okay,
speaking
okay,
on
okay.
a percentage of men that aren't gonna try. They're gonna hide.
What they just tryna fuck?
Okay.
Huh?
That's
If they just trying to fuck.
Bitches like to just
No.
fuck too.
I know that, but
Yo,
I'm
so hold me
saying
down
you meet
on
somebody
this.
at listen,
Yo,
you meet this person.
No, hold on.
Just call my
Let me, no,
name,
hold on.
please.
No, my fault. Mo, hold me down on it. No funny shit. All right, so that shit. So
Open it up. Go ahead.
So right, women say they like niggas to be honest, right?
Right.
So when you say, oh, sometimes bitches want to fuck, just want to fuck, which is true.
Right.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
Been in them situations is very true. But you cannot tell me that a nigga can just openly say that and get it that way.
Yes, he
even
can.
Though, even though that's what
Yes,
she
he
wants
can.
as well.
Right
Not
off
Yes,
to,
it
not
can.
to a lot of females,
Yeah.
but
To a rare
definitely-
To
breed.
a very
He can.
small percentage. So it's like,
I
nigga,
don't
that
know.
game that game that you're talking about, niggas have to play that.
that game,
It's
yeah.
called game to us. I know to y'all maybe a different. You call it different. You call it lying or no, it's hiding. But it's like to
Manipulating.
To niggas, it's which women do the best.
Of course.
Right. So come on, it's the kettle's
Yeah.
calling the pot black.
Yeah,
Like,
right,
what are we
right,
doing here? But,
Oh, do you want me to tell you something honestly?
no.
He don't. That's why. He
Go
gonna think
ahead.
about this shit later. That's why he don't want to know. What I'm gonna say honestly is, I don't think that men or women ain't shit. I think that humans
I
ain't
agree with
shit.
that. I
agree.
absolutely
Nah, I
agree with that.
statement 100%.
I've been
Nope.
saying it for
I
years.
agree with
Ain't
that
shit.
100%.
Like people.
Nah, people just ain't shit. That's it.
I
And
don't
then
care
you
who
just
you
meet
are,
a
where
select
you
few
from,
people
what you know.
that you just want to be a little bit of shit to.
Wait, or not.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I just
yeah.
want you to think I'm a little more shit
Right.
than these other motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
But you still know and you love me for not being shit.
Right,
like,
right.
you feel
It's
me?
not just one. It's not just the men ain't shit or women ain't.
We enjoy not
We
being
ain't
We
shit.
just ain't
We
shit.
ain't shit, yeah.
It's just we ain't
But
shit.
like,
We enjoy not being shit.
what would
together.
life be without a bunch of shit?
Shit.
Like,
Shit.
that's some real shit. What would life be? Because there'd be some days
need
you
it.
get into some shit and you so mad, and then you flash back on it, and that shit funny as
Yo,
fuck.
facts. You look back on some bullshit and be like, yo, that shit was
Dying.
actually
Because why are you laughing? Because at that moment you was tight.
Facts.
Like,
facts.
life needs to be shit. It's the mess that makes the little bit of, clarity great.
It's fun though.
It's fun.
The sucky part is cleaning up the mess you make. I don't know too much about, but it's fun making the messes.
Well, I will say,
You gotta pee that bad.
I'm going to pee after him since he picked it up.
Authenticity at its finest.
It's like, he peed, I'm gonna pee, we gonna pee.
All right, so I want to hear about your first time with a female.
I've never heard. I want to know.
Ooh.
Hate it here. Well, my first time with a female, I was in like 6th grade. And long story short, we just went to her crib after school to chill. We kissed a little bit.
Yeah. And you was like, I like this shit.
Yeah, it was feeling nice. I had coochie a little bit. It was nice.
What?
So I let her do it to me.
Wait. So,
So I let her do it to me.
You said 6th grade,
Sixth
right?
grade?
Yeah.
6th grade, you ate some coochie?
Yeah.
She ate your coochie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like no fingers.
Now,
but
at
like
that
just-
moment, have you had any experiences with men before that?
No.
Or was that your
That was your
first?
first experience.
It was with a woman.
Oh my
It was with a girl.
God.
Okay. And now, from that moment, have you been like?
I mean, I always liked females like before I ever liked men at a very young age.
Right.
And then I want to say like after 8th grade, that's really when I started to experience more with men. And I was like, fuck it, I like both.
Oh, I feel you.
Now, if you was to get asked, with actually, go ahead.
I did the lip because my first experience sexually was with a woman.
For real?
Huh?
Aw.
Yeah. But as you know, in our family, We don't do that gay shit.
Facts.
So
So you got to keep it.
You gotta
right.
keep it
Keep
low.
it
So
quiet
it was
for a
always
minute.
like a secret. But then it was like, yeah, no, okay. And then it was just like, because I thought like, oh, I can't tell people that. Then I started like talking to boys and getting into boys, but then I realized, oh, I kind of like this too.
Yeah.
So
Hold on, your first experience with a girl, you didn't give it how she gave it. You just said was it the same? Like was it the same story? Is that why you just like kind of skipped
Did
over
you
the
eat a
story?
little bit of
Right,
coochie
you know what I'm
too?
saying?
The
Like,
first, so I'm gonna say it like this: my first everything was with a girl. My first kiss was with a girl.
okay,
It was a separate
Mine's too.
occasion.
Okay, so
You know
first
what?
time-
He said, "I hope so."
you got like oral sex, any of that. First,
Yeah.
everything that
So
you, the first,
the
everything
first
was
girl
with
to
a
eat my pussy wasn't the first pussy that I ate. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, so I don't really correlate them, but all
Right.
my first times doing things
Experiences
were
was
with a
female.
woman.
Okay.
So, like my first time getting my pussy ate,
It was by a woman though, right?
it was by a woman, and like it was in grandma's bathroom in Texas.
Grandma gonna beat your ass.
Word.
Beat it. Beat it.
They don't
I
watch
love
this
y'all.
shit, so it's good.
But like,
Let
no
me-
disrespect. It just was like mad spicy. And I feel like that moment alone made me love sneaky sex. Like, and it was just great. So it was like, damn, if that shit feels so good on me, I wonder how good I can make some, like,
Yeah,
another woman
make somebody
feel.
else feel. Yeah.
So the next time I found a girl and we had that little spark, that little,
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, what this bitch did to me, I'm finna do it to you. Like,
I'm going for it.
Because you gonna like me. Because I liked her.
That's funny.
Well,
So-
shit. With that being said, like, so how long did you feel like you had to hide it at least? Like, did you feel like you had to, and why?
I felt like I had to hide it because in our family, as you know, as y'all don't know, so I'm gonna like elaborate. I don't want to say they're homophobic, because if I bring a gay friend home, you're gonna get treated with love, respect, because my family is loving and respecting. But it's also that like double-sided coin where they're like, I don't want my son or my daughter to
Y'all
be gay.
can do that, but we can't do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that. It's okay for y'all to be
Yeah.
like that. We're still going to treat
We'll
you like
love and
humans.
respect you,
But
yeah.
for my own, for my blood, for my kin, we don't want that.
Mm.
So you don't do that,
Right.
So it kind of
There's there's gonna be like a level of disappointment that comes from your family to you, right?
right.
Right.
Like I
Did you feel that pressure? Like at
Yeah.
that young, because
course.
when did you your very first experience with a woman, with a girl? When was that about? Same 6th grade, some shit like that.
no 9th grade.
Damn. Nigga was an angel before the inside. So
No bullshit, because a lot of people used to feel like in my family like I was sexually active because I used to hang out with boys. But in reality, I was just a little boy. Like I was a tomboy. So I used to get slut shamed for a while, like, and within my own home, like, oh, you got caught with that boy. Like,
I was
oh,
with
you was
that
skipping
boy.
class with that boy. So what was you doing? Or you was like
this is literally just a homie.
that's the
the
homie.
fuck?
Like, you feel me? Like,
I'm one of the niggas.
I wasn't skipping school with a boy. I was skipping school with my friend.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
wasn't,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, in the gym with my boyfriend. That's just
Yeah.
my mans. We was doing we was chilling.
Yeah, chilling. Actually, chilling.
So it was like, okay, what the fuck? So then when I finally actually started doing stuff, it was like a surprise. Like, you probably know, I was probably like, if out of all the teenagers in our generation, out of the women, I thought I was going to have a baby first. Like,
Everybody
off
would have
rip.
thought that you.
Yeah, it thought it would have been me. Like, yeah, she's going to get knocked up. She's crazy. I was crazy. I ain't that fucking crazy.
I was gonna ask you so at what point did you start getting into to the guys?
Probably shortly after that, because as everybody knows, as a human knows, like once you start getting into sex, like it's like you start to want it now. And then when you start wanting it, you start chasing it, and then people start giving it to you. So
On both
We're
sides,
all
too.
going through the same thing.
Yeah,
at
we're
the
all
same
going
time.
through-
Especially at that age.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm
we're all
saying?
going
So
through
it
the
was
same thing
like,
at the same time.
damn, yeah, the way she touched me was so great. I want another woman to do it, but then like, a man came and he did it, and I was like, oh wait, this shit feel kind of the same thing, like, and it just kind of happened. So around the same time I found out I was into women, I also knew I was into men.
And that's why that makes sense to your point earlier when you were saying like there's not really a whole phase. It's like example like that. Because I'm sure everybody when we were younger, like when we all started getting sexually active, and whether it was middle school or high school, that's when you either had the most sex or you was just the most lit, whether you're a female or girl. You know what I'm saying? The nigga. It's just after that we started getting.
Well, that's when you started really
when you
getting
get
into
older.
yourself.
That's when shit starts slowing down. Maybe you don't really like get around like that. But back when you first started getting a taste of pussy or some dick or whatever the case may be,
You
for
was
whoever,
chasing it. You
bitches
was
was out here
chasing it.
chasing dick, and
Right.
niggas was out here chasing pussy,
pussy.
and it was okay. We was everybody was on the same type of time, so it
High
was.
school, college, all that type of shit.
If I fucking fucked Susie on Tuesday, I want to fuck Marissa on Wednesday, like type
I
shit.
want to see what that's like.
Yeah, like if that was good, it's gotta be
And
good.
the craziest part was even back then when it was like a hoe, niggas wanted like
We still want it.
Yeah.
Niggas wanted to fuck the bitch
The hoe.
who was out here
Like, she's-
giving it up,
yeah,
like
yeah.
in high school or whatever. Like that's what
But
it was.
then that
'cause
goes on the topic of niggas love hoes.
I don't know if they love them, but they love
They
fucking
like
with
'em.
hoes.
They like.
No,
well, I would say like. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Niggas like
Yeah,
hoes.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can see that.
Now I got a
Sure.
question.
What's the question?
Can a nigga turn a hoe into a housewife?
Mm-hmm. The only reason why I say that, maybe. I'm gonna say maybe. The only reason why he wouldn't be able to would simply be off the fact that she literally just doesn't want it. But if she wanted to, but she didn't know how to, or didn't know because she's been that way, but she wanted it, and a nigga was able to guide her, because all she needs, women just need to be led in the right. You know what I'm saying? They need a leader. That's the, you know what I'm saying? Not to say, but you gotta get what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, women look for a leader. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if they
Anyway,
caught
yeah.
that right nigga, that can like, I want it. I've been a hoe for so long.
Yeah,
I literally like I'm 32, I'm 35. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want that, but I don't even know how to behave in that manner. I don't even know how to do.
Can I
They're
tell
gonna
you what
get a
that
nigga
that-
behavior is
Wow.
called?
They might what?
I can tell you what it was called back then, and I can tell you what it's called now.
Talk to me.
Back then, it was called being the alpha male. And in this generation, that's called big dick energy. Everybody sees a bitch say big dick energy, they think we just talking like on some hoe shit. No.
No.
If a man can really align me, he got big dick energy. If that nigga can really get me to follow, he got big dick energy.
I mean, I was thinking like, for that question specifically about the hoe to the housewife, is that like, would I want to turn the hoe to a housewife?
Would you want to?
Nah, if well,
Should I want to?
it's not like, see, now when you start
Preference.
like see, when you start thinking that small, then it's like, all right, you're being insecure. Like, now you're judging her for her past, and it's like, bro, you 9 times out of 10 you got a past too, bro. So it's like that be that
Not
thing.
9
like,
times out of 10,
we,
10
you know what I'm
times
saying?
out
Like,
of
we
10.
ain't about to. That's the thing. Like,
10 times out of
she
10.
may have been a hoe, but I may have been a hoe too. I want to change. You want to change. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Should I not make
really
you a
should
husband
just-
because you fucked 100 bitches?
Come on. Why,
Should I not
why?
make you my child's father because you fucked 100 bitches? Does 100 bitches determine how you love me? Does 100 bitches determine how you gonna fuck me? Does 100 bitches determine if you gonna man up and make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be so I can stay at home and raise our kids?
Maybe.
Like, come on now.
It might.
If you don't, if you wondering if you want to turn a hoe
There's
into a
definitely-
housewife, you should definitely
Now-
wonder
now-
if what I'm doing as a hoe is gonna want a bitch to make me her husband.
It might.
So guess what? Me being a hoe might want to turn that nigga into a housewife. He might just say, guess what? This bitch fucked too good. She cooked too good. She looked too good.
This
For
is
me to
the
ever
thing,
want
too.
her to be anywhere else, I'm going to do
That's how the
whatever I
that's the
can to
emotions.
keep her here.
That's
This is
the
thing,
emotions.
too. This is the thing too. This is the thing too. When you think,
He's
yes,
heartless. He's like, yeah, fuck that shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, shit.
Like,
He said,
well,
why have one hoe when you can have four?
I have four.
he said, shit, bitch. He said, I got so many bitches.
You can take one of mine.
That is stupid.
Word. What was you about to say?
Yeah.
That shit's funny though.
No, I was gonna say yeah, because most niggas, you obviously think like, because this is the thing. This is what I think that women don't understand about niggas. Like, yes, we play the macho role, or we, you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to all that, but, and this is the funny thing too. When you speak to certain women, exactly, women will let you know, like, yo,
we're low key pussies.
but this is the point. That's when you know that nigga fuck with you.
That's not true.
No, I mean, some niggas are naturally like that.
Yeah.
But if they're not that,
Puss boy.
if they're not like, if some niggas are naturally like that, if they're not, I'm talking about the ones who are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you only really, most women who can say that about the nigga, they're like, yo, they've been fucking with him for mad long. Not about to just say that about damn near.
Just a random.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I could say that about a nigga I fucked with for 1 week, 2 weeks, and 3. I'm just saying, if you puss boy, it shows.
I'm saying he was naturally like that, but it's not puss boy. See, this is the that's crazy. Well, I don't know what you're probably not saying what I'm saying. I don't know.
I'm saying what you're saying. I'm just vulgar.
Puss boys, I don't know what that is. Like,
Right,
like,
we need definitions of these things. Can we get a definition of a puss boy?
Niggas can't like show their emotion because when a nigga's emotionless. No. She doesn't feel loved.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just like how women have their, like, when you be like, damn, that bitch might be on her period, even though she's not, like, it's just a real burst of emotion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referring to. Like,
so niggas be on their period.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah,
that's not what I was saying.
Yeah, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I was talking about niggas just showing like the intimate side of themselves, like the softer side.
Yeah, but you can, and that's what I refer to being on your period. I'm sorry.
Damn. Okay. Well, I was speaking more. Damn. Man, I'm saying,
like, not necessarily like not the negative like emotions, but like you know what I'm saying.
I'm showing you my soft side,
your gentle side.
Yeah,
okay,
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally like I'm expressing my emotions to you. Right. I'm letting you know how I feel, like, and it's like it's great emotion. I'm letting you know.
Like even if it's like good, yo, I like you. I like this about you. You know what I'm saying? You do this to me.
A more vulnerable side.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. When niggas get like that, like it's like that's when you know like niggas like unless it's.
But I feel like
unless it's a part of his game, that's.
That's what I was just about to say that because niggas love to play vulnerable.
No, see that's whack. That's whack. But
you'll be like, oh, my aunt died. They'd be like, shit, my aunt died too. Like.
Let me show you what I did. Come with me.
Right. Niggas made a whole made up like emotional spiritual journey and shit. Like
just the mask. That's crazy.
I like that.
Damn, my dog just died, yo. I need some pussy.
Nigga dog died.
I need some pussy.
But like on some serious shit on that note, like, and I'm not gonna say no names, but like I really had old, like, I want to say a boyfriend, but I don't really want to say a boyfriend because, you know, like, sometimes you don't count them high school type.
If I know him off the record, say his name.
Off the record, you don't know him.
Okay.
Right. So we keep it on the record.
But, like, yeah, keep it on I'm just saying. Because he might have thought I was just saying that so it could be a us thing, but, like, he just don't know. But, like, no, bullshit. Like, you know, I fucked with him in school or whatever. And years later, like, nigga, I was living in Dorchester by this time, out of South End. We still kind of kept contact, and his brother died. And, you know, I'm like, oh, yeah, you could come over. We could talk. You know, we're old friends. Like, I loved him, too. Mm-hmm. And then, like, by the end of, like, the night, the nigga was trying to fuck me. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, niggas will use anything to get some pussy. Like, you don't even, not saying you don't care about your brother and you're not genuinely hurt, but, like, it's like y'all can smell opportunity.
They're like, you know,
like what? You can smell a bitch's, like, you just smell a bitch's leg spread before it even spread.
Let me ask you, are bitches not the same?
I was gonna say, do women do the same thing?
I
don't. I know you guys may move,
but there are women. You gotta admit there are women that do it.
Right. I know you may move a little bit different. Maybe women aren't so like as aggressive as men, and they want to be more like, oh, take your time, 90 days, blah, blah, blah. Or they want to try to be that. But I'm saying at the end of the day, though, do women like really think about sex as much as men? Like, do women really look at men how
that's
men
different.
look at women?
That's different. That's different. Because what I'm more so talking about is niggas trying to find an opportunity even when the opportunity doesn't present itself.
Which I agree.
Opportunity.
What you kind of was speaking on is like do we want sex as much as men want sex? And of course,
Right, I kinda
like you intertwine them and they're two different things.
No. I
but
kinda
like,
changed. I wanted to go.
Yeah, he kind of shifted.
yeah,
I want to
but
say,
like,
yeah.
okay. So, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, definitely, I would. Do you want sex as much as
I
anybody?
mean, it's true, yeah. But
Do
like,
and it's like y'all women think about it just as much as we do too, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Like
Like,
y'all, if
so-
y'all see somebody walk by that look attractive, you like, damn, he's
Yes.
he look good.
like, yeah,
Definitely,
you look good,
definitely.
yeah.
You look at ass, we look at dick prints, like same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit. It's a human thing. It's not a man
Now,
thing.
can I ask why? Do you think there's a reason why? And if so, like, what is it? Like, why do you guys feel like you can't be as upfront or aggressive as men are?
because like for the most part, men have this double standard thing. Where
Okay.
it's like a female can't like express or do the same shit a man does because we're females. So
Yep.
a lot of the times, bitches is not gonna say that straight up because that
That's
nigga's
true.
probably gonna be like, oh, like you're a hoe,
Right.
or, you know, something around those lines. So we usually just keep that composed. Like, damn, he look good, but we gonna
Let
keep
me
it
let
to
me
ourselves.
try to. Hopefully, he come over here and
Like,
then,
you know, like I'm not gonna shoot my shot. I'll just he look good, but fuck it.
Yeah.
You know he don't.
And then you got the people like me.
Who gonna shoot their shot?
I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't give a fuck
Like,
what
it
you
is it
think.
is.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You look good.
There is not an insult you can put on me that it gon' stick. I'll hold whatever insult you want to hold on me. Like, you want to call me ugly? Fuck it, I'm ugly. You want to call me a hoe? Fuck it, I'm a hoe. You want to call me a heartless bitch? I'll wear that. But the one tag, I say it all the time, I won't wear is that bad mom shit. But, like, whatever you
That's what's
feel
up.
like I am in the moment, if that makes you feel better to call me that, call me that. Because in reality, how I feel about myself is I don't care what you're going to say. If I like him over there, I'm going to talk to him over there. Because you could feel like, damn, I'm a hoe.
And
But
no,
the next person won't.
I feel like that. Honestly, that's okay because that's how niggas move.
Yeah.
Like that's how niggas are. Like,
I'm the Mo, the nigga bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
that's literally how niggas be like.
Yeah,
Like, nigga,
fact.
listen, like. And the thing, the funny part is when you try to play the game, it doesn't work for you. Been there, done that. You be honest,
Like, this nigga's asshole.
it doesn't work for you.
It doesn't
You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work.
Right. So it's like, what do we do? Most of the
I
time, in
learned-
most cases, the game works.
But for how long?
It's that I was just about the game works
It works
until it doesn't.
Until
And then it's like, and then even until it doesn't, because you'll still be able to get them stragglers, like the ones who aren't hip yet, or the ones who, you know what I'm saying? You'll still get
The late
them,
bloomers.
But it be like they're not fun, like they're not, like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and that's why, like, when she said way earlier, niggas love hoes, that's like, hoes are exciting. Like, because when you think,
And
in a nigga's mind,
yeah.
Wow.
For
that
the
made
most-
me think of something.
for the most part, a nigga wants when they think about a wife. I'm not gonna speak for all niggas, but from what I'm gathering from niggas that I know, you know what I'm saying. You definitely don't want to run into niggas that know what she feels like.
You don't
Definitely.
want,
know what I'm
niggas
saying?
that know her, that you know.
You know what I'm saying.
Know her.
You definitely don't want. You know what I'm saying. You want her to be like you know,
A hidden jewel.
bottom line.
But
Like,
in
I'm
the
just-
reality, that's not fair because we would want that too.
no, hear me out. That's what I'm saying, and that's what we would want, right?
Right.
So when we end up getting, I'm going back to the whole shit.
Go ahead. Yeah, we here.
All right. So that's what. So when we end up getting that, not all niggas,
Right.
but certain niggas can get that. But certain niggas can get that, and you end up taking advantage of it because yes, that's your mind, but they're not fun, they're not exciting. You kind of, and then that's why when she said earlier, like niggas love hoes. I see where she's coming from. I can agree with that because hoes, it's that 80-20 rule. You guys ever heard of the 80-20
Yeah,
rule?
of course.
Exactly.
The
So
hoes give you the excitement that
it's
you
that.
don't
It's
get
that what you're missing out on, but
Right.
from what you want.
right. So it's like, yeah, that's when he's like, you like hoes. No, niggas do love hoes. And that's why you'll turn a hoe into a housewife. It'll start off with the 80-20 rule, and then you just try to implement everything else into it as you can if she wants that. But niggas do love hoes. Do bitches love hoe niggas? Because I will say,
Yes.
no, because I will say,
If I
that
get
if a
caught
nigga-
cheating, that don't mean I don't love you.
Wait, that was
Women
the
like
wrong one. Yeah,
women
that was the
like
wrong
men,
one.
other women
That's
like
the wrong
yeah.
one.
That's just how shit goes. Like yes, that's a fact.
because
Okay,
let's keep
so I
it
have a
like,
question.
if you know a nigga's getting like, if you know he's known for getting bitches or whatever, maybe
It's
whether it's the
exciting.
money or whether it's whether you hear he's giving
Something
good dick
about
out,
him makes him
whatever it is, you
exciting.
know that he's getting. Is that something that you got like?
It'll
is it just,
draw
like,
you.
for niggas too. Because
It'll draw you.
If you
It'll
hear niggas
draw
like, yo,
you.
that's
It'll draw you.
Can I
and
ask y'all
that's why-
something?
Yeah.
If is it, if y'all see like if there's a nigga right,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like bitches all over him, or he gets attention from a lot of chicks, is that something that would affect you and make you like, damn, like I wonder what's so. Does that attract y'all to a man if other people are attracted to him or like on him or like want him or
That's
sweating
the
him?
curiosity thing.
It kind of draws you in.
That's a curiosity.
Yeah, because it
thing.
makes you wonder, like, you
That's
Who is
that's
this
human
nigga?
nature.
Right, who is this nigga?
Like, what's going
It's
on?
it's human nature to be curious.
That's a fact.
That's why.
But now, if
men
you're
still
asking like an off rip, no. Because if you're thinking like a bitch, I'm not about to fuck with no nigga who got all these bitches all on him.
Because
Right,
I don't
right,
got
right.
time to be
'Cause I
having
don't
to
got
fight
time
no
to-
bitches.
I'm
I don't even. I don't have. And this is real shit. This is real shit. No bullshit.
I'm calling
It depends on the type of
cab.
female you are, because there's a type of females who are like, "Oh, I'll beat up every bitch because I'm that bitch." You feel what I'm saying? But if that's not that's not
No.
who you are.
Right, if that's not
No,
your
no.
persona,
You don't want that type of
You're not
problem.
gonna
Do you
want
feel
it.
No,
what
it's not.
That's like a good bitch with 10 kids. You're not about to fuck with her if you ain't ready for that responsibility. You feel what I'm saying? Not because she's not.
Kids.
You feel what I'm saying? 10 kids,
crazy,
exactly.
That's a lot
Not
of kids.
because she couldn't hold you down. Not because she wasn't gonna be great to you. Not because she wasn't sexy, but just because that's a lot, and you are just. You, in your person, you know you're aware that you cannot handle that. That's a lot of women. When we see a man who attracts a lot of women, or he's fucking a lot of bitches, we really were thinking, I had like, damn, I'll fuck the shit out that nigga. But am I gonna get involved? No,
No.
because I don't
Right,
want to be
right.
fighting bitches every day, and no, I don't want to be ding,
See-
ding, ding, and wondering where you're
All
at.
right, let me just tell you the only reason why I call cap. I agree with you when I think that's most bitches' MO. I think that's how they would naturally go into that situation until he involves himself. Are you gonna naturally come to him? No. What if he
He notices you.
bitches on you, but he only notices you. He comes up to you, and you see it. They see it.
But that's no
That
longer.
makes you feel.
That's no longer my curiosity. That's
now
not
his.
It's
because now he's
his. It's his
wondering, damn, all
interest.
these
It's
bitches
his
is on
search.
me. She look good.
I
Why
mean,
she
but
not
you
He
was
looking
pursued.
interested.
good?
You just didn't say it.
But that's the thing. It's not really. It's just like, I wouldn't say interested. I was curious. I wasn't interested. You feel what I'm saying?
But once I came up to you, it was all go. But
you
wouldn't-
became
wouldn't-
appealing.
You wouldn't come up to me though.
No, I wouldn't come up to you because I didn't want those problems. But when you
But if I
came up to
you,
me,
now you want them problems.
yeah,
The
not
problems
necessarily
don't
that I
change.
want those problems. You would pique my interest in a way of like, I would see how this goes. But if I see that you're what I assumed, I would walk away. But if I seen that you were involved in me, you were invested. That's why men always have to prove themselves, especially when they are known for being a player. That's why men feel like when they're a player, they got to work harder, because I'm aware of who you are. You feel what I'm saying? I know where you come from. I know you come from 1,000 bitches' legs. I know you come from 1,000 bitches' DMs. So you feel what I'm saying? You're going to have to really let me know that my spot is solidified. Now you got to work harder, because unfortunately the double standards of you showing me you have a pass.
All right, so look, I'm about to tell you something right now. Tell you a little secret.
I'm curious.
Tell you a little secret. When it comes to those certain women that you're talking about, where men have to work harder, we're not working harder. It's actually a relief. It's actually easier to just naturally be who we are and don't have to be like that player nigga. and this is coming from a nigga who's been a player, who's like has a track record, who's you know what I'm saying, like I've been a player. Like this is playing the because you're not a nigga.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree though.
Playing the game, and like this goes back to what you said way earlier. That's when you're faking it. When you're like, when it's so when you're just trying to fuck. Like I'm telling you, it's so because you have to like you're creating this image just because I'm just trying to fuck. But when it's deeper than just trying to fuck, it makes it easier because it's like I'm just gonna be myself. If she takes it, she doesn't. If she does, that makes it even better. You're just being yourself. But when you're just trying to fuck, then it's like I have to create this nigga or be this person for that one girl just to fuck. And why do you think once we fuck, we're uninterested? It's over. It's because we was just excited. We just wanted that. We just want to. Now then it's like, oh, you showed your true colors. Duh. Like I just wanted to fuck. So I was the person who you wanted to be for that. Hey. But then once it's like, once you see a nigga like literally like
all he did was make me have a question.
Bro, I'm saying once you see a nigga like taking his time and literally like, bro, like once it's not. You can tell like there's no way this nigga's faking it. Like he's not being the nigga ain't never brought up sex. A nigga ain't never did this. A nigga ain't never did that. And it's just like the nigga's just being
just chilling, doing him.
Okay.
Just doing him. He's being himself before he tried to get you, and he's being himself as he's still trying to get you. It's like, oh, okay, now this is just that's him. The difference. Now when the niggas playing the game shit, it makes it a little harder because every female's different. So now I gotta play every female different. I gotta play you this way. I gotta play you this way. I gotta act like this nigga for you. I gotta act like this nigga for you because y'all are all missing different things. So that I just want to be the thing you're missing. I don't need to be the thing that you already got or you already felt. I just want to be that one thing that you complain about. That one thing that niggas don't do, like put a toilet seat down. I just want to do that. Then once I hit, the toilet seat ain't going down. I don't care.
Okay. Wait. So I feel that. I definitely feel that. So my question for you and my question for Rose is, you, like, it's because it kind of goes back to the physical, emotional thing. Mm-hmm. In a weird way, you let us know that you don't want to be as emotional. You feel what I'm saying? And then in a way, he let us know, like, he's really good with being all physical. Mm-hmm. So I relate that back to, you're saying that a nigga is playing the game to play to be that, you know what I'm saying, that faking that part of the player. What if you genuinely just are the player like he basically said he was?
He did not say he was a player.
When I say that, peep this. He genuinely was like, I don't off the record.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like a moment. You needed that.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
When I say that is, he's like emotionless. You feel what I'm saying? He don't gotta fake to be the player because he just don't even care. Either you're going or you're not type shit. Basically, right? Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? And you're more so speaking on like, I have to pretend to be kind of like that. I'm just that nigga that likes pussy. That's all I'm here for. Just for you to be curious about me. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I got from it. So what I'm just saying is, if you're genuinely a player, and only a player will really understand some shit like this. Like when you just genuinely don't give a fuck, and then you kind of meet a bitch who knows you don't give a fuck, and you're like, I kind of want to prove to you that I give a fuck. You work a little bit harder than you're used to because even though you was out here fucking everybody, you was never working hard to get it.
You know what?
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? You know what?
I was never really putting in no effort.
Yo,
it was easy to me. You feel me? Like that's
you know what?
butter. Like
you're 100. You know what? You're 100%
that's
right.
butter.
I was gonna say,
you know what? No, she is.
Like,
she's 100% right. Because I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. Like I'm gonna say what's real.
Okay.
Oh, that dog's like I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I ain't even gonna hold nothing back, yo. So the only reason why I say that you're correct. Now, before this, whatever, I probably would never said this.
You want to say off the record real quick? You might need to say that.
You need it off the record?
No, I'm cool.
Okay. It sounded off the record.
I'm cool. I wouldn't name drop on or off the record. It doesn't matter. So,
all right.
Anyways, the only reason I say that you actually have a point, and you're right. Fuck, I'm not gonna say you have a point, nigga. You're right. The only reason I say you're right and just keep it because I'm actually low-key like dealing with that. Like, so okay. So at first I was disagreeing with you when you said like I guess you took it as like a player like just moves differently upon every girl without. Now I'm not. You're still yourself, but you just know that what part of yourself that you can give to different. You know what I'm saying, to different women.
Right.
You know that she needs this part of me. She needs this, or she's missing this part, and I can actually give her that part of me, and not have to give her this part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can give that to the next one, or I could. You know what I'm saying? You're like whatever. You get my point. So boom, that's what I'm saying. But then when you said that working harder point, that's what was arguing. We was going back and forth about
the debate.
Now I agree with you because a nigga will run in to a girl that he could have maybe even known or not known, and she will, without even trying, because she just behind, and will make you do things that you don't do normally. Other females, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or
you definitely gonna work hard.
The conversation is different.
Right.
The way you move with her, the way you interact with her is different. Your timing with her is different. Yeah, like facts. I do agree with you that yes, when a nigga really
the one you want, you're gonna put a little bit more work into.
Exactly my point.
But this is where women get tricked up at.
Deciphering the two.
Yes.
That's it. And that's not something we don't know.
One thing players do have, and I'm so sorry for doing niggas dirty like this. This might have to be
on the record.
This might have to be off the record. But one thing players do have.
We can go back on the record, but after that.
That's true though. Shit, I know that from experience.
Butter.
When it's something you want, you definitely gonna change it up a little bit. You're gonna put a little bit more effort.
Yeah, but when I like, and this could be on the record, just in case my husband's watching. But like, no, when I get with the man I want, like, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm talking more, I'm rubbing more, I'm touching more, versus like, playing me. Like I said, it's butter. Like I don't have to approach you. I don't have to talk to you too much. Shit, I could post a snap and already it's you here. Like you feel me? But that's just me, you know what I'm saying, in my natural state, not really caring. I'm not really looking for the attention, but it's just so easy to me because of who I am that it comes. But I don't want the people that just come from the ease. I want the person that's kind of like worth the chase. So I'm going to put in the work. Chase. Even though you see everybody else, I want you to know I only see you.
Gotta make it known.
You feel me? And how do you make yourself known? You work hard.
Yeah, no, you got to do a little different. A little different.
You got that.
That's definitely true. You right about that. You
didn't even have to elaborate anymore.
I definitely felt that.
Like I'm Liddy and
yeah.
You got that. Like I can't even hold you.
Niggas don't. If you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. But when you want to give a fuck, you gonna give a fuck.
You gonna give a fuck.
Like Drake said, you know who you are.
Facts. So, I did have another question. I didn't think we touched on. We can try to get into it.
Let's go.
Where does sex rank on the list of important things in your life?
In my life or in my
your
relationship?
Life. In your life. In
your life. Baby,
like how? Where do you rank sex in your life? Like of things of a list of important. Is it a priority? Is it like
looking for a number or like just
like on a scale from 1 to 10? How important is sex? Let's say it
okay, let's do it like that. Okay, let's do it like that.
Honestly, sex for me is at like I want to say like a 3, 4. Like it's just not that important to me. Like I mean, if I get it,
I don't agree.
Right? What?
I probably have it a little higher than that.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Rose. What number?
When you put it in like important shit, like nigga, no. I'm gonna give it like a 3, 4.
I was gonna give it like a 6 or a 7.
I was gonna give it like a 7.
I feel like a little bit too high. The highest I'd give is probably a 5, and that's probably.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm the odd man out.
What you got, a 10?
I like a 9.5.
For real?
I was gonna give myself an 8, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm genuinely gonna tell you why. I've met a bunch of different people, and I'm not gonna say men because I like men and women, that I feel like emotionally could have been great for me. You feel what I'm saying? Dynamically, great. But once you are not sexually involved with somebody, it could really destroy some real strong feelings because it's
soul ties.
No matter how much I love you, now I only see you as my friend. So you may be in love with me for my for my mind and my spirit. And I love you for yours too.
Yeah.
But I'm always going to chase something else because I'm missing that piece. Sex and love go hand in hand. I can't love you if you don't make me feel good.
What if we talk
in a
about
full
just in general?
360.
But that's what I'm
can't-
saying.
you
If we're
can't just-
getting,
you
I was
can't
gonna
just-
say like,
Yeah,
what?
no,
There
because
are
you-
things
you
that are
asked
more
the
important than
question,
sex
you're
to me.
saying-
Right,
you're
you
s-
can't-
I
Like
feel
money,
you're
I'd rather have money
asking
over
it-
sex.
you
I'd
feel
rather
me?
have.
You
I
can't
feel like
put
when
that.
he asked the question, though, he's asking more of as in like a, what's more important to you
Yeah.
right now? Is it working, crib,
Right.
car?
Like that's what I'm saying.
Is
That
it,
I feel like
know?
you can't. That
But
would be like
in a
But
term
if
how you're
that's the
speaking
case-
about it, for example.
right. If that's the case, everybody
in
would
that
have
case,
the
then fuck
same.
it. I'm gonna give it a 10. Because respectfully, if I'm fucking with someone,
That shit need
Yeah.
a buzz.
So-
feel me? But like,
If you relate
in
it
terms
to your
of,
whole
like,
life,
general
you're damn near
shit,
gonna put it on the.
But if
on
you're
the
saying
low
like
right
a
now.
priority
Her
list,
three
like
wouldn't be like, oh my god, you said 3. It'd be like, oh okay.
it'd be like normal. But like,
Oh,
if
well,
we're
then
speaking
no,
in
it's a
terms
2.
of that,
Right,
then
like,
shit, I'm gonna
it-
give it a 10.
it's
Fuck
a
it.
2.
What the fuck?
If you're
Alright, so
trying to
outside-
categorize,
outside of
the skills
outside-
of life, it's like, come
Yeah,
on,
if you-
man. We
so
all know we
sex
got
to
more
life-
important shit.
Yeah,
that's
nah.
going on than sex.
I don't give a
Okay.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was talking about like, but
I'll
we can do
masturbate
both
before I
Shit.
get in this shit. Like,
What the
So
fuck
that'll
is
be my
going
answer.
on?
Like life-wise, I'm gonna put
And
it like a
life-wise,
3 or 4.
yeah,
but,
it's like-
if I'm like
I
actually
got it.
involved
Both
with
is not that
somebody,
important.
yeah,
you
if I'm involved with
laughing, I
somebody,
got
I'm
it.
gonna
I don't
put it at
even need.
But in a relation, okay, so in a relationship,
Sex
A
is
10.
extremely
It's
important.
Put it at a
extremely.
10. I'm not saying I need it every fucking day, but
But if
No,
I'm
I
single
need
and it's
to make-
between
I
me,
need-
sex
you
and
know,
my
I don't
bills,
need it
I'm
every
gonna pay
day.
my bills.
I need to enjoy it with you.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to
that's
look
what I
Yeah,
mean.
that's-
for-
yeah.
like,
I don't mean you
yeah,
gotta
like,
have
we
it
don't
like
gotta-
1,000 times a week or.
And you don't even gotta
Once
be like
every
that
hour, no crazy
experience. You
shit.
don't gotta be like what I watch
But
on
it
on
needs
the,
to be
would nice if you
fireworks,
tried.
even if it was
But-
once a month.
Even if
That
it
shit
was
need
what-
a buzz.
gotta
It need a-
buzz.
you know
You
what
need
I'm
to
saying?
knock the Mario coins out.
knock the Sonic rings out of you.
Because if you're
Yo.
not, and we already like barely have sex and the sex is I'm finna
Yeah, like,
leave
you
you.
gotta go.
Yo, so all right, let me ask you a question, right? Damn, I just switched my question too, right? after you
It's
said that.
fine. Go
Let me,
ahead.
let me ask you a question, right? Oh, both of you guys.
Yeah.
Let me ask both of you a question. What's like the main difference between having sex with a male and a female?
Dick.
I was about to say.
No, besides that, like, well, besides that, like, is there really like, all right? So when you're fucking with a bitch, like, is it really more intimate for real? Like, is it really that much of a difference? Where it's like you really.
It depends on what kind of
Really?
bitch you like. If you like studs, you like femmes. Like, you know, there's so many
So do you feel
different
like
kinds.
studs aren't
I feel like
intimate like a femme?
I wouldn't know because personally I've never
I'm gonna-
been. She knows. I don't know.
You know, I'm not gonna speak for all studs because a lot of studs actually are as intimate as a femme, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of studs won't even let you touch on them. They won't let you do nothing to them. They just want to do
They
all
want
the
to do
pleasing.
everything.
But there's also studs that will take the pleasing from you. So, I mean, you know. Like,
No, I'm sorry. I'm a stud. I don't want you to touch me. What the fuck?
Yeah, like,
I've met studs like that. No bullshit.
but eat this pussy.
Like
bad.
no bullshit. One of my first
How
girlfriends
you a
was a
stud? You don't
stud.
want a bitch.
Yeah.
One of my first girlfriends was a stud.
You gonna deny this?
Like
And
what?
she ate my pussy. And I
Don't
was
touch
like,
me.
yo,
I'm
like, what's up?
hardcore.
Can I touch you? She
Niggas
was
ain't
just
even like that.
Like, you know you nut too,
Wait,
right?
y'all not listening to my wife. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, mama. Yo, run that back,
sorry.
DJ.
Like, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of studs- One of my first girlfriends was a stud, and like, feel me, she ate me out and everything, and I was just like, what's up? Like, can I touch
Spread
you?
'em.
Like, she was just on
She
some
wasn't
like,
having it?
nah.
She was like, "Nah, you want some gay shit?"
Alright, I mean, I guess like, but then I've also came across another stud who did let me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
That's
So
funny.
when it
really
comes to
just
women
kinda-
for you, you're like, it doesn't matter if they're stud, femme, like it doesn't.
She's
matter.
a widow. I'm sorry. God, don't judge me.
she says that because she wouldn't fuck with a stud. I would.
I don't want no stud. I'm sorry. I want a woman. Nothing's wrong with studs. Nothing's wrong with studs.
For
I've
you
seen,
though, for you.
Yeah,
her
for
it
my
is, you wanna know why?
preference.
But
From-
it's because. But it's because
Okay.
it's like I tell her all the
Eat.
time.
Right.
Eat
She
money.
got
Because-
offended.
Money in
She
the
need
building.
a mic.
E money in the building.
Do you need a mic, nigga? Yo, pass her the mic.
No, okay.
It's like I be telling her, I be like, she always be like, no, because I don't like studs. I'd be like, it's because you are a stud in a way. Like, you're really not,
Nah,
but
She studied me.
but she kind
You
of
got-
is in a way.
you
That's
got
why
stud
she
en-
wouldn't.
I got
big,
stud
yo, big
energy.
stud
All she
energy.
need- all she needs
Big
is-
stud energy.
attractive.
All she
Me,
needs
on
to
the
do
other
is fucking
hand,
dress like one
yeah,
and
like
shit.
me on the other hand, I'm a little bit more feminine than her, so I will see a stud and find her more attractive
Yeah.
as compared to her. She'll be like, oh,
Now-
like, she's cute or whatever, but I wouldn't fuck with her.
Do you feel a way? Will you feel a way if she fucked with a stud? It's still a female, but it's a stud. which
No,
you
that's a
don't.
man.
Okay.
Like, not saying
All right, so what if it's the studs that want to be eating? You know what I'm saying? I eat you, you eat
that's
me
not
type
a
shit.
stud.
Oh, it's not?
Oh, so
No.
wait, what? So what's a stud?
I'm
to
sorry.
You? What's a stud
I don't
to
know.
you?
I'm not gonna say it's not a stud. That's just me talking out my ass because you was referring to my bitch.
Oh, okay.
But like that, I had a tender dick
I'm being
moment.
offensive
Let's
right
make it
now.
clear.
You blowing sauce this way? No, not my
Yeah.
bitch, nigga. Boom, boom.
Yeah, like, no. I would say like honestly, to a stud to me is just a very masculine woman. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not. I'm not
I feel like that's a date, but okay.
Okay.
When I say
why I'm trying to tell her.
masculine, I don't just mean like, oh, they want to put a strap on and
Right,
fuck
no, I get
you.
what you mean.
I just mean like the appearance. Dykes and studs in the same way, like they kind of like present themselves.
Yeah.
Not saying you identify as man, but you
What's a
present
dyke?
yourself
And what's
as
a-
man.
What's the difference between a dyke and a stud? Like,
A
I'm
dyke
so
is just
confused.
more manly. I'm not
In
saying
what
that a stud.
way?
I'm not
Like-
saying a stud isn't, but like a lot of studs, for example, at least in this generation, they're still into the same shit that a femme would be into.
They just
They
appear.
just appear.
they dress
different,
like
They
boyish.
dress
Like what?
different.
Like boyish.
Honestly, a stud and a femme is really the same shit. If you ask me, the stud
Right.
just dresses more like
No,
a
wait,
like
no,
a
wait,
boy.
what?
But now a
I thought
dyke,
stud and a dyke.
A
would be-
dyke. A
a
dyke.
dyke now, that's really I'm
Like
a just
a dyke,
I'm
you
a
can't
consider
eat.
I'm
Chime
a
in.
I'm a consider
A
that
dyke,
a whole
you can't eat that.
Yeah,
can't-
Yeah.
I don't like no pleasure at
alright,
all. Like a dyke is the type of
You
person
can't
that
eat
will
they
walk
pussy.
around with a strap on in their pants all day. Like I'm okay.
I got you. See, I never knew that.
As a stud, I like getting head. I don't like getting. I don't do penetration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like penetration.
That's a stud. Right?
So yeah, it's a stud.
A dyke
See,
is.
even
Dyke
for
on the
me-
other hand, a dyke is
A
nothing.
dyke is-
Yeah,
See, and
nothing,
I'm gonna be
nothing,
honest. For me, a dyke, a stud, I couldn't do either. I really couldn't. I want my woman to be soft. Like
You
need a fit.
I want a femme.
It's a femme.
I'm gonna tell you no. When I'm gonna tell you why, I'm gonna just tell you why. Even though you guys like to be pleasured, it's not saying like, oh, they
they're
don't
more
like to
girly.
They're more girly. You
Like
feel
the
what I'm
girly,
saying?
yeah.
And I'm not always a girly person.
That's because,
So,
like she just said,
I'm attracted to what I'm not.
She just said you're like a stud, but
I
you're just-
am.
you don't-
I'm
It's
a
just-
girly
it's just-
stud. I
yeah,
guess.
like, it's just
Because you know what I'm saying.
femme
Like,
style,
ain't no.
like,
I'm just saying, ain't no bitch being like she ain't like.
Your
I don't want to say it
mentality's
like
definitely like
it's
a stud
different. Yeah,
mentality,
like
yeah.
I have stud mentality, but I present femme.
I feel
You
you.
feel what
you
I'm
go.
saying? So I don't want to be stud mentality fucking with a stud. I want a femme. You feel me?
Let me ask you a
Go ahead.
personal question. This could be
Yeah.
off record if you choose to.
Mhm.
How do you feel now, coming from how we was raised? How do you feel raising Yanni in the home where, like this as such? Let's say this does, like, which I hope it does, because I see you happier than I ever seen you. Whether it has something to do with her or your own personal growth or both, we'll take it. Like let's say, you know what I'm saying? Let's manifest this. Let's hope it, you know what I'm saying, you guys end up taking it very
It's
serious.
11:11. I wish this bitch would be my
And-
bitch forever.
Yeah.
Yanni continues to call her, which is her 2-year-old daughter. She continues to call her mama.
Mommy loves
mommy,
you.
and like, do you feel like that will affect her in any way? And like,
No.
how will,
No. And I'm sorry to cut you off because I knew where you were going with it.
Right, go ahead. Do
It's
you?
just simply this. I am a strong believer, and I'm definitely a strong instiller in the fact that love is love.
I agree with you 100%.
Love is love. I don't care if my daughter sees a man love me, a woman love me, or both. More love is just more love. Imagine your life with a little bit more love. It can only get better.
Love is important.
My daughter is not gonna just feel like, oh, only people in the world that love me is mommy and daddy. My daughter's gonna grow up and say she got mama who loves her, she got daddy who loves her, And if I ever get
right,
you
cause
feel what I'm
uncle,
saying?
you know
Like
what I mean?
she got everybody who loves her. I teach her that love is love. You feel what I'm saying? And blood doesn't make the love stronger.
Facts.
My daughter loves her. If I'm being real, if my daughter broke her ankle, I stayed in the ER with her all fucking night after working a long shift. I'm tired. I'm beat. I'm depressed. And my baby woke up out her sleep and she cuddled with her over me. She's aware of when I'm tired. She's aware that I'm not the snuggly one she is. She's aware of where the more sense of comfort is going to come from. Am I saying that, oh, my daughter doesn't know I love her or she doesn't know I don't come for her? No. But she knows when she needs a little extra, she knows where to get it from. You know? So she's never really lacking. And if you're in my family, so I used to always say, like, hey, mommy, don't feel bad about what you lack. You have so many sisters that they make up for everything you're not. So I've never missed out on having a perfect mommy because I had 7. You know what I'm saying? She's never going to miss out on the perfect parent because she's going to have many.
Right.
If I can't talk to mama, I could talk to mommy. If mommy won't do it, mama will do it. And if they can't do it, daddy will do it. And if they can't do it, papa will do it. Like, love is love.
My question for you now is, like, do you think that you would have to, like, prepare her for that in the sense of, like, when she starts going to school, and I'm sure I know now it's different
more
from
accepted, right?
when we was going to school. Speaking on that, actually, because you guys are a part of the community, whether you like it or not, and you have a kid,
I like it.
like, how do you feel about the schools, like, pushing that narrative and really asking kids at the ages of 5 and 10, like between 5 and 10,
what do you identify as, basically?
Right, shit like that. Like, how do you?
I don't
feel
like
that
it.
Being,
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that they remade all of our cartoons to have gay parents. I don't like it, and I'm not saying it's anything wrong with it, but I feel like it's too much pressure to decide now. When I found out who I was, nobody had a fucking camera lens on me to tell me, do you like it or do you not? You know what I'm saying? I found out for myself. So I don't like that it's pushed on. I don't like that it's made it's forced. I don't like that it's forced. I want that to be something that comes naturally. Because if Yanni walks up to me one day and she's just like, yo, mommy, I love women, I'm gonna be like, cool, smooth, I got you, baby, I got you. You feel what I'm saying? Versus if, she comes up to me and she starts talking about boys, I'm gonna cry a little bit. Because, when women and men, it might be a possibility of babies. I'm gonna hurt a little deeper. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna still be
babies,
just because of babies. Like,
but not because that's what you want.
Not because that's what's gonna happen, but because it's a lot more concern.
I thought it's more because niggas ain't shit.
No.
Do you feel like
no? Because women ain't shit and men ain't shit. Humans ain't shit.
Okay.
A woman could break my baby's heart the same way a man could. You feel what I'm saying? But a woman can't get my baby pregnant. You feel me? Yeah. So it's a little bit of a different. It's the same worry. It's the same conversation. It's the same preparation, but a different outcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
We with you.
So I don't know. Like, I feel like in the way you asked, do I feel like I gotta prepare her? I feel like preparation. I want to keep my baby ready so she don't gotta get ready. You feel what I'm saying? I want to prepare my baby to know that. I told her the other day, my baby hit me, I hit her back. No, I didn't hit her hard, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I mushed her, like, not hard enough to hit, but to let her know, like, when you throw a blow, one is always going to come back.
You got to watch out for it.
You feel me? If you throwing something out into the world, you got to understand this is a universe, baby, and everything comes full circle. So if you go to school and you're like, I got 2 mommies, you got to be ready for the good flashback and the bad. Yeah. You feel it always... Good and bad come, you know what I'm saying, hand in hand. So I'm going to teach her to stay ready so she don't got to get ready.
And I agree with you 100%. Facts. Mo.
Yes.
You don't have any kids.
I don't have no kids.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I have a kid, but
technically
speaking.
Do you plan on or do you want any of your own in the near future? Or you do?
We're going to have a baby.
I like this.
We're going to have a baby.
Okay. Now, would you if you can choose, of course you probably wouldn't mind as long as they're healthy. If you could choose, boy or girl.
Boy.
I'm gonna definitely go with a boy.
Okay. Gay son or thought daughter?
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean,
One of the two.
One of the two. Thought son or gay.
Gay son, thought
Gay,
daughter.
gay son, thought daughter. Who would you pick?
that's kind of hard.
It is. So think about it.
But
Gay son.
I really want to do gay son, but then again, I might just go with the thought daughter. You want to know why? Just because, just my son being gay alone, although I'm gonna accept him and love him and support him no matter what, just him being gay, that's gonna come with a lot of backlash that I don't want him to go through. Having a thought daughter, yeah, is gonna come with backlashes, but it's like
It's so common.
it's so common that like she'll be alright. My baby boy, on the other hand, he might take that shit personal.
I don't know.
So it's like I don't know. I'm gonna just
don't
go
know.
with the thought daughter. Fuck it.
I can say the one thing about this new generation is that being gay is so accepted.
It is. It's probably the best time to be gay.
If
Like,
my son was gay,
no bullshit. Like,
If my son was gay,
I honestly
fuck
feel
it.
I
Like,
honestly feel like honestly,
Today?
because of today, I think it would be easier.
way
easier
easier.
for him
Deal
to be
with
It'll
gay.
be easier, but you
'Cause
still gotta
you-
remember all the ignorant ass people.
But that's the
behind
same
that.
thing
Right,
with
but-
the
No matter
woman.
it-
It's
yeah,
the
but
same
you also
thing.
It's the
gotta-
same thing
you
with
also gotta
racism.
remember-
Like,
yeah,
it's,
but
it's
it'll be
I think
that,
it's a
it only-
preference.
sometimes it only takes that one ignorant ass person to get to you,
And that,
facts.
and it doesn't matter
But
how
that's
many
I
either
feel
way,
that.
though.
Either
you
way,
have around
You
you.
could
it
be
just
a-
it's.
you're
I really
not.
feel like
Yeah.
it's about the preparation.
Yeah.
I just really
I think
do.
it's easier to prepare for a
I
gay
feel like
son
if
than
you
a thought daughter.
if you have a gay son
As a father.
and his home wasn't set up and stabilized to where he was comfortable being himself, I feel like being gay would be harder for him. You feel what I'm saying? And the same thing with a thought daughter. I feel like it always
As long as the
it
home-
stems from what you do at home. So preparation. If I got a thought daughter, I'm gonna prepare that bitch to be a thought. But I'm gonna prepare that bitch to be a smart thought. You feel what I'm saying?
And-
She gonna be in the clinic getting checked every night.
funny,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can say,
So
yo, let me-
regularly. She's gonna really know to carry condoms because we don't trust these niggas to carry condoms.
baby, be
You feel what
safe.
I'm saying? She's
all
gonna be
time.
on birth control because she knows. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna prepare my daughter to be the safest thought she gonna be. Now,
you got me wanting to touch it.
You feel
I
me?
had
But
something in
like-
my head before, and then now
nah,
you got me.
because when I say preparation is so fucking important, the foundation and preparation really, genuinely defines who we are, how we go through life, how we manage our struggles, how we raise our next generation.
Yep.
The preparation, foundation, preparation. I stand on it. I stand on it as a parent. I stand on it
And
as
I
a
agree.
person.
I do. I agree
I'm
with you
gonna agree.
100%.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick, but I'm gonna still stick with my, with my
And stand
pick,
on it.
because at the end of the day, like I have a family member who is gay, and at the end of the day, he had all the preparation in the world, the most supportive family ever, supportive friends, other people, and at the end of the day, that shit still caused them to commit suicide. And it never mattered how much preparation he had. It's like I said, it only takes that one ignorant ass motherfucker to really
It came
come
from
around.
self
Push you over an edge.
That's within
And
self.
it's like,
It's
I'm
funny,
not saying it
the-
won't be with the same shit with a thought daughter, but at least with a thought daughter, it's like Mo saying, I'm gonna make sure she's a smart, safe thought. Fuck it.
That's what we going with it.
That's what we're gonna go with. Fuck
But I
it.
think that's what comes within self at that point. And this is not in no way disrespect to,
I know
the family member, because we all have those family members who can't handle sometimes the reality of themselves. But you can't teach self-love no matter how much people love you. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can't and what did Cat Williams said it best? Bitch, what the fuck I got to do with your self-esteem?
Nah,
It's called self.
self-esteem.
That's a fact.
It's
That's a
so funny
fact.
because I'm
You
sorry. I don't mean to cut you off,
feel
but
me? Go ahead.
before I forget it, it's but when you were saying about the preparation shit, I was watching a stand up and it was with Chris Rock, and he said, I tell my kids every day, when you leave this house, nobody gives a fuck about you. Your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings. When you leave this domain,
Right.
nobody gives a fuck about you. And guess what? even some people inside of this motherfucker.
Don't give.
That was a part of his thing on that.
I know what
Yes.
you're talking about. I seen that shit.
And
Yes.
bro, that shit. And
I remember that
was
shit.
what.
Yes.
And it's funny because the memory came up 2 days ago. It was 5 years ago. My daughter was 2, and that shit stuck. My daughter's 7 years old right now, and my son is 2. That shit stuck with me, bro. And it's like I'm really like, it's like, damn, you really gotta raise your kids like that. Cause like, yo, you really have to understand. It's scary out there.
Yeah, for sure. It's
That's
a
You
jungle.
step outside this. I don't care if we. I don't
It's
care
no
how
more
many walls,
protection.
how many doors.
No
I
more
don't care how big
protection.
this house is. When you step outside this motherfucker, you need to understand that you're alone.
Right.
You're
But-
alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the world is scary and it's fucked up. And my plan on, because I was raised different. I felt like for me, because I was the oldest,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm my mother's only child, and I was raised by my mother, I feel like I'm very sheltered. Well, I was bad, because you know what I'm saying, I wanted to, obviously, I got friends. So of course, I was very bad. I was bad. But with that being said, like, that's,
I was probably worse.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like my point being was that, like, I feel like my mom didn't really, like, prepare me
Right.
for the real world,
Yeah.
like, for the scary shit
I could feel that.
that would happen
On a
And when she
personal level,
And when
yeah.
she tried to,
Yeah.
I was already.
It was
in the
too
middle.
late.
I was already
It
in
was
the
too
middle of
late.
making that decision.
It was too
And if
late.
anybody who knows me, once my mind is set,
It's set.
I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's over. I don't care what goes bad, what goes right. I'm doing.
I gotta
that
figure it
now.
out.
I'm gonna do it. So by the time it's like, she's like, yo, all that, it's like, yo, it's too late.
Yeah.
With that being said, my whole point of that was, my goal is to raise my kids completely different from how I was raised.
To make sure they know.
And
early.
I think that
It's the
that's
same
every
for you. It's the same for you. It's the same for you. Like, when you guys do, well, you have a kid, but
right.
you have a kid, and when you guys do have kids, how do you plan on raising them? Like, especially knowing that times have completely changed since you know what I'm saying, since we were growing
And I
up,
want
when we
y'all to
was
speak
kids. Like,
before
how
I
do you-
speak, because
right,
I have a
before-
kid.
Right, before we speak, we have.
So
How do you guys?
well, let's start with Rose.
What, before when I have a kid?
Yeah.
yeah,
How you
like,
gonna
do you
raise
have
them?
any plans like that? It's like, okay,
Preparation plans,
right.
like things you want to do different than your parents do.
Of course, there's a lot of things I want to do different, just based off of the way I was raised. You know what
Name
I'm
a
saying?
few.
I was the youngest of 7, so I got to see all types of bullshit as
Mm.
a younger sibling.
Right,
you know what I
right,
So
mean?
you're the uncle.
lot of
you're the
mistakes.
uncle
I was an
early.
uncle early. I was an uncle when I was born.
Oh shit!
Facts.
Black
My niece,
family
my,
101.
me and my niece was born 17 days before me.
Yep.
My oldest
Black
sister,
families
yeah.
101.
So I was literally an uncle before I was born. Well, before I was
Uncles
born.
is in the same school as their nieces.
So yeah, there's a lot of things I would do different. I mean, just the way that I came up is just, I would let them know that it don't gotta be this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a struggle for my family. You know what I'm saying? So I would make it known that it don't have to be this way, and shit, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Just make sure the decisions you make
Or for you.
are for you, and whether it's good or bad, it's gonna affect what happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a libertarian. You know what I'm saying? I believe that whatever you do, just know that there's a consequence, whether it's good or bad.
Right. Definitely.
And I need you to know that.
Right. How about you, Mom?
Um,
I kind of know the answer to hers, but it's different. Y'all don't.
I don't know. I feel like you don't know my answer. You've never really asked me this, but I mean, I don't have kids, so I'm gonna say it's a little bit hard for me to answer the question. But what I do want for my kids when I do have them is to literally have the complete opposite of what I had growing up. But yeah, just the complete opposite of what I had growing up, like, you know, which is really one of the reasons why, like, I do want kids, but I also do want to wait, because I don't want my kids to miss out on anything. There was, like, even if it's little shit, it was just little shit that I missed out on growing up that I wasn't able to get, or my family
So
couldn't
you would do
afford it.
different.
So I would just do a lot of things different. I just want to give them the complete opposite of whatever I had.
Right.
Can I ask, like, was growing up traumatic for you? Like, did you have a fun childhood? Like, was it? Because I know my childhood was like if I think about it as an adult, I've had traumatic moments, but for the most part, I can say I'm blessed.
Yeah, I could
I had a
say.
very fun childhood.
I feel like
could
in
say
the
same.
moment
Like,
of
as
my
a child, like I'm talking about like as a real, not as a teenager, as a
Yeah,
I
as
no,
a
as a
kid.
completely
child,
disagree.
I
definitely.
grew what?
no in the moment as a child, I used
Well,
to
we
think
got some time apart, but still, we still grew up together.
Nah, in the
I
moment-
completely disagree.
I used to think my
I don't know
childhood
if
was
this is-
trash. Like in the moment as a kid, when
Right,
certain shit would
but-
happen, I'd be like, "Yo, this is horrible." But like
But
as
then
an adult
growing
looking
up,
back on it, I'd be like, "Yo,
looking
that shit was the
back,
best
It
shit
like
ever."
that shit was lit.
No.
Now I
I'm
want
so
to say
so-
after
yeah.
teenage years.
I can
definitely.
elaborate.
but like
Can I-
childhood.
Yeah, you can touch base on
like I
it.
said before, I'm not talking about teenage.
No, I'm talking about
So why
childhood,
do you not feel
yeah.
like your childhood
Bad.
was wait bad? Or
Bad.
it was just it could have been better. What was
Bad.
it bad? Can I act?
Yeah, you can ask why. I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah, why?
Why?
I feel like my childhood was bad because everybody, like you said, goes through traumatic things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my childhood was more traumatic than it was good. Did I have little moments that I could be like, oh, yeah, that was a great moment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was more depressed than I was happy. And I'm probably going to tell you something that you're not aware of, or, you know, maybe you are and you just we never really talked about it as family. But since a young age, I've realized I was depressed.
Do you know where it stems from? Like
I know
to be honest, I didn't get a real answer why your childhood. Why do you?
my
feel like
childhood
this?
was bad because I was depressed because I'm an empath, okay? So my mom was going through a lot.
Hold on, pause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of them niggas. I don't know the empath. What's that?
Okay, I'm sorry. No, for those who don't know, an empath is basically like you feel off emotion, you move off emotion.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
So I'm an empath.
Yeah,
You know me, so
yeah,
am I
you're
an
definitely
empath?
you have empathetic moments.
Okay.
Okay, so
Empathetic. So it's okay, whatever.
there's an
Like,
empath where it's like if somebody's
so
telling you a
empath
sad.
is like
I'm gonna
short
give you a
for
quick.
empathetic.
No, like if I have an empathetic moment, like even though I'm not a really sensitive person, if you tell me something sad and I can relate, I'm a vibe with you. I can feel that with you. You feel
That
what I'm
makes you
saying?
an empath.
No,
Or
that
makes you
that means
empathetic?
I'm empathetic.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? An empath is versus like if you just walk in the house and your energy is just so drained. I could feel that coming off of you without
I'm
you
an
saying
empath.
anything. You feel what I'm saying? Now my whole energy is down because you came in here and you
Your
even though
energy
you,
affected mine.
it just so deeply. You feel what I'm saying? So me, I didn't understand what it was as a child, but me now being a parent, I understood what it is now. You feel what I'm saying? I felt my mom come home tired. I felt my mom be drained. I felt the unwantingness of my dad being present. I felt, you know what I'm saying, the tiredness of my family helping her and repeating.
I really do too. I'm not gonna lie.
You
But
feel
go
what
ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
saying? So I say my childhood was bad because I spent so much of my time trying to decipher what I was feeling because I wasn't feeling my own
Yeah.
emotions. You know?
Okay.
And I think that feeds into why I'm an adult, you know?
And is that why you feel like is that what it kind of shifted how you felt about your childhood?
Yeah, I realized like, you know, I thought my childhood was bad. It really was bad. It
Do you
wasn't
have
just-
do you remember having good moments or just like
I
it
had
was
good
all- it was
moments.
all-
Like I remember very few moments, very brief moments. I just don't. I can't remember a time where I could say I was genuinely happy as a child.
For real?
Genuinely, yeah.
Wow.
Like I feel like I carry myself as a very happy person, a very go-lucky person.
Deep
I
down, you
love
was
to
having-
live in the moment, but under all that, I've always been dying, and I didn't know I was dying, and now I'm aware of it, so I'm a little more in tune with it. So I can, you know, as an adult, I can say, okay, now I'm not happy, but then I just was unhappy, and I didn't know why. I like, you know, on like a personal level, I was a runaway kid. You feel what I'm saying?
okay.
But that stemmed not just because as a teenager I wanted to do bad shit. It stemmed from genuinely not being happy and wanting to get away from the people that were making me unhappy. They felt like, oh, you know, you got a house, you got a room, you got food. Why are you running? Or why are you so unhappy? But it's like,
That's crazy.
because y'all are unhappy in the home, that it's making me unhappy in the home. How the fuck do I be happy and smiley and you look like you want to kill yourself? You look like you want to kill yourself. You look like you want to kill
crazy.
yourself.
So let me ask you this. So the moments okay, I get you. I get your point. Living in that's so. See, it's funny. Right before I asked the question, I reverted back to what you said when you was like, "Yeah, I had." I'm sorry. I reverted back to the point. You was like, "Yeah, I can pinpoint little moments that I had that made me happy, whatever." But for the most part, it was like traumatic, and yeah, this is my first time learning this. But
It wasn't good.
I would say, it's crazy because I thought we lived the same childhood, like, but
Nobody
I do
does.
got to remember that we grew up in two different homes, regardless of how much we were together.
We
Like,
spent time.
for those who don't know, like,
Right.
I lived here, she
Definitely.
lived here. Like,
You know,
my
I went to
family's-
sleep this way. She went to sleep that
like,
way. But we woke up together and
was
had our
always
day
together.
together.
Went to school together every morning. Blah blah blah.
But it
blah.
wasn't
Like
the
it
same
was.
life.
But at the end of the day, we went home, and
Two different
still had
homes.
two
Two different
homes,
parents.
no matter how close
Two
they
di-
were, no
like-
matter how close we were, and me learning that is it's different, and I
We're having a family moment, guys.
yeah, I'm sorry, yo, no funny shit. I don't care if this is on or off the
Like,
record,
you
but
threw
I'd
him
rather
off
keep
with
it
that
on.
one,
But
Mo.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill anybody's vibe.
no, you didn't kill no vibe, but I'm definitely like.
I'm very in tune.
I learned something new about you, and if anybody knows me,
Yeah.
I'm into learning, especially when it comes to like people and their
Right, and the
personal like
emotions,
lives, and
yeah.
I learned something new about you, and it's like damn,
yeah, like no.
and it actually makes me understand you a little bit,
Right.
more.
You have a different insight on me.
Right.
Like I'm clinically depressed.
Because that's not nothing small. That's not nothing
No,
like
it
so.
is
It's
not.
like now, just you saying that, like
Shout out to
really,
the
like
depression survivors.
That's good. And the big thing too, it's funny because depression is like a trend now, and it's like for those who are faking it or and I honestly think that everybody has
A form of depression.
depression. Exactly.
You go through depression moments, stages.
and the more I'm learning, it's like because when people think of it, I know what I'm about to say is about to make everybody go, "What the fuck?" But I think autism might be inside of everybody. Yeah, you may be very low in spectrum, but when you think and when you learn and when you know about that shit, bro,
Everybody has it.
everybody, all this shit that they diagnosing everybody with ADHD, everybody has their moments of that.
Yeah,
Some
but
may
that's what you
just
gotta
have more than
remember. That's what you gotta.
others.
That's the difference. That's the difference, and that's what I would say about depression, autism, bipolar, multiple
ADHD,
personalities.
all that
You know what
shit,
I'm
yeah.
saying? We are all human, so we all share those qualities. But there is just something in you. I can go through a depression without being clinically depressed.
Right.
You feel
That's a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
Right.
I can be somewhat of like, if there's a spectrum and they say you do this, that, and I can do 9 times out of 10 of those
Right.
things, but I present different, so I'm not considered that. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? I go through those feelings, but that's not who I am.
And I think
That's when I think the diagnosis comes in, and that's when people are like chasing it, like, oh, I'm depressed, I felt that, and they're confusing being depressed with depression. Being depressed is I've had a sad moment and I don't know how to get out of it, but eventually my body, my mind will adapt to get out of it. Depression is when I have no reason to be depressed. I have no situation that should be holding me down, but it's now myself that is holding me down. I am
I'm
now
beating
stopping
myself
me
up for no
from
fucking
enjoying
reason.
this moment. I'm now stopping myself from going out. I'm now stopping myself from getting up. I'm now stopping myself from eating. Now you're clinically depressed. You're not in a depression. You're depressed.
Yeah.
I've been depressed, so I know the difference. I go through sad moments, but I'm clinically depressed. I tell people all the time, if there's a crisis, I'm not the one to handle it. If you break your leg, I'm not going to be the first one to call 911. I may be the most hurt by the situation, but I'm not the one to go to. You feel what I'm saying? Because I already battle with how to be positive, that I can't really take too much disappointment, which is why I don't give out too many expectations.
I feel you. I relate to that.
You know?
I'm not necessarily depressed, but I feel exactly.
It's
what
You know
you're
what I'm
because
saying?
well, her point of being is them depressing moments is because the definition of being depressed or depression is worrying about the past, something you've done, something that has happened. Depression doesn't come from something that hasn't happened. It comes from something that has already happened. something that you're worried about, whether it's self-forgiveness, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you forgiving somebody else, or whether, you know what I'm saying, it comes from hurt that has already happened. Anxiety is the opposite. Anxiety is
You're worried about what's gonna happen.
You're worried about what's gonna happen, what's about to happen, blah blah blah. That's anxiety, and that's really what you said. Everybody has their moments of that. Literally, everybody worries about what's about to happen next. Everybody worries about what mistakes they done made or what has already happened, and like, yo, fuck,
It's human nature to worry about that.
And especially in when you're intoxicated or
Overthinking,
something has
triggered.
something has you have your triggers,
Right.
And I'm gonna say anything. First time a lot of people might know this about the first time I'm about to say it. Like, I didn't even really understand and learn the term trigger until I checked myself into rehab. And I checked myself into rehab because of weed. Not to anybody
I'm
who
not a
has went to
crackhead.
rehab for anything otherwise. But I had a moment where, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He had a moment of clarity.
I felt like there's something, and still to this day, it's been 3 years, and still to this day, I am smoking the weed again. But
in moderation.
You learned something.
that too. But no,
It was a lesson.
The lessons that I learned in that motherfucker, and I was only there for 2
I don't smoke because I'm
weeks.
sad. I smoke to get high.
Like, it really, and that's a funny thing. That's the
I know.
funny thing, bro.
I know.
There was before, when I smoke, I would really I would get sad.
You're smoking
Especially
to
when I'm
numb,
by
to
myself.
cope.
Like, now I'm like,
To cope.
exactly.
To cope.
And it's like, it's not even like, it's not
not
even
a
really
coping skill
helping
anymore.
because I'm soaking myself deeper and
Now
deeper.
you coping
and,
and
deeper.
broke.
And not, damn. Now,
If
you know
you
what I'm saying?
coping,
Like,
you buying a lot of drugs. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of weed.
there's different methods to coping, though. You can walk. You
I'm
don't have
referring to
get
your
drunk.
coping.
My coping is, well, it's probably,
How many sebs?
It's probably
Think
more
about
drinking
it.
than smoking, to be honest. When I'm fucked up, I'm definitely gonna pull a cup rather than roll a blunt. I
It
ain't
takes
gonna
less
hold you.
liquor than it takes blunts to cope.
You hear me? I mean,
That's why I'm an alcoholic. $25, I'm lit for the night. I spent $25 on weed. I'm looking for another $25. Lord.
Them blunts is long gone.
2 hours later, I'm back here again.
That's a fact.
Man, that's
Pass me the liquor. I'm serious.
I was about to be
Oh, okay. There we go.
Literally?
Yo, alright, yo. So this was a great episode.
Honestly, I wanna on some real shit.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. For
Yo,
sure.
dead
Like,
dogs.
100%.
I really wanna thank you guys for coming. This is our first guest, as the viewers will know.
Shout out to
We got
Mo and
Mo
Mo.
and
Mo.
Let's
This
go.
is
The Mo show.
Let's go.
They did their thing. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Word.
Thanks for being here. We're gonna give them a round of applause.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
And
And
yeah,
yo, no, on some real shit. Like, y'all can definitely come back whenever.
Whenever.
Just
Whenever.
invite us.
Whenever.
Yeah, just
You know, on dogs, even if you guys want to just
Chill.
kick it,
just
right?
chill in the
Facts.
background. Yo, just know we do this every Monday. We here. We're consistent. Y'all want to pop up? Y'all want to not pop up? Y'all want to grab a mic? Don't
I just
matter.
want to have a drink and chill and kick it. Like, fuck
We
it.
here.
Oh, y'all like us.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Nah,
Y'all was
the vibe.
definitely
We was the vibe.
great guests.
I'm sure they gonna like y'all too.
You like us?
We gonna drop their Instagrams down below. Y'all can follow shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow them.
Yes.
Make sure y'all follow them. Make sure y'all follow us.
Follow.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that.
Share,
Love y'all.
share.
Bang, bang, and we out.
This is the Say What's Real podcast. Authenticity at its finest.